Do you want to hear? Can I tell you? I think although was not professional enough. No, well, maybe if you want to talk about it, but yes, I don't want to discuss him. I don't want to discuss him. Okay. Look, let me not put you in that corner. If I don't know the relationship you have with him, and if you don't want to do so, fine. Maybe when you're not here, I'm going to raise it, and I'm going to, because I've been saying it myself. Me myself, I remember that time, I was so much against him. No, not that, okay? Because even in the case of application to the court to have autopsy done, right? Like it's just like he didn't know the right place to put the application to or where to put it to. What's dropping people? Like he didn't know the right place to put it to. Like yeah, that's to put it to the state high court and it wasn't even going through until Sanshit came. When Sanshit came, it was Sanshit that I had to put up that request in front of the magistrate and it was granted. Well, he was there when they were there. It was never granted.
Can I borrow your moderator for 2 seconds, please? So that I can put this bitch into the pin. This saying I work with Elevishi. Baba Dija Elevishi.
Can you come up to substantiate that? Can you come to substantiate that or you don't even talk about it? Okay, moderator. If I can come to substantiate that, please just mute him. Okay? Get him muted and take the time to say that. And I will say if you can substantiate that he said right now, come up and then I will allow you talk to him directly. And then you can prove to everybody that he works with Baba Elegushi. I mean, we don't care, man die once, okay? This is our country, this is the affair of Lagos State, the affair of our region. We will not shy away from what concerns our state.
Our papa will not come up. Our papa and mama will not even come up. You understand? I dare your mama and your papa to come up. This is the bullshit, you know.
The 35,000 that Bukky is talking about here. But I don't know why is Bukky speaking with so much assurance. I don't know why. As in,
what are you saying now? You know,
he's a blogger now.
Bloggers are just interested.
Blogger, and they are fractals.
They just want to make money.
Anything that they
You know how much he's making on. You know how much he's making. Are you whining? And they will still say, I don't make any money. I don't make any money.
Bloggers now. You know, if their mouth is not sweet, you cannot patronize them. You cannot. They will not be able to make money.
They will still come and say, I don't make any money. I don't make any money on this job.
Watch what they are saying.
They play.
So they are bloggers. They must tell you what you want to hear so that you can stay on that platform.
You still wait for your papa to come up. I still wait for your papa to come up because you have enough followers to come up. Come up, come and show evidence that I work for Elegushi. You will share money.
So that's the reason why you see that most of those bloggers they will create a fake news around because they want people to view them, look at them.
If Bukky just says correct. If Bukky just says correct, then could it be that she's also correct about this? Oh, Baba said Blessing never told him anything else.
Anything else? Baba don't want to implicate Anna.
We all know what this does. No.
If you have seen you as a terrorist, then you can do whatever you want to do to me. Put me instead. Do whatever you want to do. I have seen it. I have not seen a police officer. Because at the end of the day, which makes sense. somebody who is holding that kind of stuff, you know, in their family is weird. How do the society get better? When your life, when people's lives are not safe within their family, where will life be safe again? So apparently,
In fact, no what they are doing.
Lagos State command.
Wait, now Yemi is the one. Dogu is the one speaking. Now who is meeting the Dogu works? Is Yemi live?
Yeah, he's live, yeah.
Yeah, now play it now. Play it is not because they are trying to drag his personality into
He's playing that show Buki abused Baba. That's what he's analyzing.
This false information.
Okay. Alright, let's continue with this now.
Drop to business.
Now.
So that information, Paparino, is a false information full of lies and nothing but lies. Verse 25. You listen, you observe, you cannot be judged, you come with your evidence. 2025. 100%. Any shit, any lie would be
Listen, address no video. Music video.
Which one? Wow. And nobody will see all this accusation. Nobody will see all this accusation. This is a direct accusation that both Baba Mohbad and Wunmi knows what killed Mohbad. And you all know who has his voice. No AI. Nothing. This is a direct Bukky Jesse International. Bringing it to you guys again. So, but my concern about Lagata, the video I played them, because my concern about that video is this. Did you confirm since then till now that truly 30 million or 35 million was withdrawn from the Access Bank? It's very important.
No, it was when I asked, they said there was nothing like that. So there was nothing like
So
that.
you don't have any evidence to substantiate that?
At all. I was, you know, the only reason, you don't even have the money. The reason I called was because I panicked that Baba was going to be arrested by EFCC or something like that. And that was why I placed that call.
Alright. So that's what I wanted to get.
You get it. It was not confirmed, but I just wanted to obviously go ahead.
Bukky just said that the statement of account was shown to you, and you said it was you.
Not to me. Not to me. It wasn't shown to me. No.
How about that?
No, not to me. My lie, girl. Full of shit.
Yeah, she said it was sent to you that the Please wait. Lagata, please wait. Let me play it for you. Because something is cooking. We have to pick out these lies one by one. What is that video?
Paparino, wait for 1 second. You're already there. I appreciate. This guy. Guess what?
Science students.
I appreciate is on MFM right now because of your music video. Listen to what he's saying.
That's the question. So we need to pay out account that you want to send them. You will not go so I can't want to send it Mr. Yomi. You know I don't account that you want to send any account are already right?
Please just this something. You know, let me tell you something, right? As long as I am here, a custodian of the truth. You see what Buki just said right now? They all are fighting to be relevant in this case. But me, I don't care about relevancy. I only care about telling the truth, keeping it real, raw. You see, if you see practically, all of them came out this night. Like they are having a meeting behind, and like they are doing this wave attack that let's all go this time. Let's all go that time. These are just babies. As long as me, I am here, and we have the same rotational followers. When they go off life, those people are still coming back here. No matter how you want to brainwash them, Paparino, èmi wà bí ba ẹsẹ̀ fún yálà ìyá yín. Nǹkan tí ò yé yín yẹn, èmi máa jẹ́ kó yé yín. I will make you guys understand. If there is any video, 3 seconds, that anybody talks about, guys, anywhere you go, forget about anything you may have done for now. Anywhere you go, that anybody mention 3 seconds video, just type in the comment section, send it to Yomi. Because Yomi have the case in the police, have the case in court. Yomi need that evidence more than anything.
Paparino, let me tell you something, yeah? There is no video all those people are saying anywhere. The video is in that device and the iCloud. And this is the thing, yeah? They are trying so hard to go and doctor that video and act that video. But you know what? Well, it took us almost a month and 2 days since that video has come out, the 3-second video. We have analyzed all the...
That video came out January, November birthday. What I say, can you not release January, November birthday?
I'm saying that we have been analyzing that video for over a month and 3 days now. That 3-second video. When I say analyze, even today, how many shadows was in that video and every other angles and stuff like that. So
that's been
let them go.
3 months ago, up to 3 months ago, not even 1 or 3 months ago.
They're not getting my point. What I'm trying to say is that 3-second video, we have been doing a private analysis on it for over a month and few days now. You understand? So because from when that video was released and they were trying to water it down, we kind of have a understanding that they want to water it down and they want to come with another video that will look similar to what that 3 seconds is. So we are waiting for that period to come. So when they release that video now, we will now come out with analysis and will now show and what
any video that must be a continuity of this 3 seconds video. To start with, we must first remove the baby face and we'll see that it's a start.
Yeah, and we must hear that voice. That voice, we hear that voice from the beginning.
Exactly. It has to be continuous. Continuous means where that person was walking was going that direction. The atmosphere, the condition, humidity, will measure everything. Temperature, it must all be the same, accurate.
I don't know about any other thing.
Plus the iPhone, everything, the date, the time, plus the percentage of that battery that we saw, that everything.
This 3 seconds video, they go try everywhere to doctor am. We dey wait for them. They can't. They can't.
So,
And it's not
Baba Mohbad and his shit, they can't get away with it. What I think, right? These ones who came out today, all these, baby Bayo, baby Kofi, baby Buresa, all these small kids, these children, okay? I'm thinking they came to pave the way for Baba Mohbad. They came to create little awareness. They later have Baba to come talk on it. You guys have failed on Arava. Failure on Arava. In fact, I go drag Baba in 10 hours if you mention that video. Baba Mohbad, na drag ìyá tó gbé yín lọ́mọ. Tẹ́ bá gbé nu sí 3 seconds video yẹn, ó kọjá ẹnu yín. Don't even come there. Don't even try it. Any video you have right now must go to only Yomi. Any video that cannot go to Yomi, we are against it. It is not an evidence, it's only a manipulation of the truth, and it's a corruption of first order. Any kind of distortion, we condemn it, we deny it, we reject it, we separate ourselves from it. It's an attempt of Wumi and her gangs who have penetrated Joseph Aloba camp, trying to think that they can captivate science platform and science logic. Our common logic tells us that if you have that video, the best way for you to lay the argument to rest is to post it.
Put it out there for us.
Because it means it's of no use.
Let us not
Because we are thinking it has to do with what killed Mohbad.
Let us not say ourselves that we are not
to us, it doesn't have to do with what killed Mohbad.
Simple. So why is King White trying to come out to tell us that video, there is nothing there? As a matter of fact, when the Ramala was impersonating Adura, he was getting notification, and the Adura was seeing the notification, and then 2 days after he came out and said that notification he meant was that people was calling him that is that notification? King White, you are dumb. Honestly, you are the dumbest I've seen ever.
Imagine.
It is just over.
Imagine.
So, Paparino, that's what gave me strength on that 3 second video. And then when I go to Temi's platform and I see the way they were trying to not try to talk about that 3 second video, but when Temi and King White when they started their argument, Temi now posted when she recorded that live show that Adura message, in that King White message. She posted it. She was doing show. She was in her emotions. And people can record it. And it is all the shenanigans around this people.
So they are fighting now. They've
been fighting since now. So it is all these shenanigans around this thing.
So this King White right now is with that abode. It's with that home. King White is homeless right now.
Homeless, so street in the middle.
No platform.
No platform.
Yeah, no platform for him right now.
Street in the middle, what I'm saying. So, and then Wumi and Adura now fought at some point, and they wanted to collect lawyer for Adura because of that mistake of that 3 second video. And me, I will say, my own opinion, Adura wanted help, and he wanted Yomi to help him based on the fact that Adura of his age, Adura believes that Yomi is an activist, is a celebrity, and maybe he can help him if he actually speaks out. You understand? But make it look like,
and that makes sense. That makes the most sense. That Yomi's
press conference, Paparino. Look at Adura's body language. Look at Adura's reaction. Look at Adura's tenderness. He was
even when the mother was going, Adura was still there, sitting down there.
He came back. They took him out. He came back on his own and sat down next to Yomi comfortably. And he was even the one that said that video,
helpless boy.
That video is more than 3 seconds, so that is 10 minutes. Adura said it without even asking a question. So the look, everything gave it away. I swear, Yomi that day could just Adura, let's go and collect a room for that hotel. Put time for them, make them give him drink and food and speak to him and promise him every form of protection. Adura go talk everything, go show us light that day, but Yomi did not read that thing, and that is why Konibaje and King White was sent to go and give him moral support, because they knew Adura is the weakest point ever. So when they now saw that Adura was vulnerable to talk, when they saw that Adura was able to talk, when they saw Adura's reaction, I was on their own live, streaming them on their own live and screen recording them. They had to order somebody to call King White and Konibaje, oh yeah, scatter the place now. And that's why both of them got up and went to go and attack Yomi and started dragging the mic and started talking, the case is in court, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. So obviously they went there with tactics, plan, and it was successful. And that's where they have go upstairs and say, "Come up, you know, drama, so that it will all end, you know."
It wasn't even real. Almost, she doesn't sound real. She's so fake when she speaks.
She's acting now. They've given her script.
Did you know that she's so fake?
Yeah. That's not who she is. Normally, she's just acting according to the role that they gave her to play. Even right from the beginning. When she was talking, just Doku, he was looking at people that was talking to her. But Mama, this is what you will say. But eventually, yeah, all these things to me is just delay tactics and a form to disrupt everything that one, it does not have. Everybody record down, goes left and right, so that there will not be concentration. And we have to focus. So Yomi, if you are listening, 3 second video, only that one, me, I am supporting you. Only that 3 second video. I am supporting
my strongest support on Yomi is not even it's on that particular.
I don't care about any other thing. No, when Yomi came out about CCTV camera, I came out for him. Because you understand. But this 3 second video.
Oh, you were against it then, right?
Yeah, of course. But this one, I support that.
That one is not very clear. But that 3 second video. That is making everybody cry, making Karima cry, making Mama go back, confess, making everybody look kata.
If my mama wake up say, my son, don't support that 3 second video, I will tell her to show me evidence of why I should not support it.
Exactly. Only evidence. You see, believe me, right? This same BT will still come out and denounce that he did not watch that video. When they drag him, anytime that stupid boy come out again, I used to think that small BT boy, I used to think that small boy is responsible. For him to be saying that complete vengeance, you guys should tell me that how can you guys now focus on the chat, not on the video? Kò bá inú ẹ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ tóbi ju ẹnu ẹ̀ lọ.
Say ignore the video and focus on the chat.
Imagine. That chat is the weakest. That chat is not strong. They don't even know the law. What the law says is this: for that chat to be relevant, the person who said it must stand in front of an oath and confess again that yes, I said so, and stand as a witness. But if nobody is standing to say that they said that, it becomes irrelevant. The only thing that can make it relevant is the video. If we can see that video how we was pushed, we don't have to stress ourselves.
If they are coming out, Paparino, look at all the madness around that 3 second video, yeah? It was African TV that they first came out to say that the video was deleted by the police. And why did he do that? He did that 2 days after he settled his misunderstanding.
But you see, I am suspecting you. Guys,
wait, let me carry you reach there. Wait, Paparino. He came and announced that 2 days after he withdrew King White's petition and they settled their beef and everything was settled. And he went to Karimo and King White, they spoke with Yadura. They had a meeting. And the next minute he came out, he was the one that announced it first that the video was deleted. How? African TV. Well, from where to where? So I was thinking then it was a personal vendetta he has with Yomi, right? But when I now saw the connection that Yadura, King White, and even he has spoken to me, African TV. They said it on David's platform. You understand? So all these things, he came out to say that, and the next minute like this, King White came on live show. They said, hey, which video are you guys waiting for? Video that the police said they has been deleted. And the people fighting for justice for Mohbad, I even saying the same thing. That's where I'm lost. You understand? So, and Yomi, police have never told him that the video was deleted. And if the video was deleted, there is phone forensic. Any which way, anyhow, we must see the 9 minutes, 57 seconds of the remaining video. Let us say, okay, Paparino is an old video where Mohbad was chopping and he's the one that or is the one that full of energy is twerking. You know, let us see it first so that we stop assuming.
Okay,
that's the only way forward.
1 second. Paparino, in case you are less busy, you can summon, if it's possible, TikTok Comfy. If she go release her ego to come up here and tell us the contribution, the donation they are collecting on their page for people in Nigeria that are fighting for justice. Who are these justice seekers in Nigeria that all of a sudden TikTok Comfy is now collecting money for? Because it's strange, and I think it's because they've been working with Binti, like I said earlier on. I think that's the reason why, she suddenly started collecting money on her page, that they want to support people that are fighting for justice in Nigeria. Like I said earlier on too, I realized that they've been using Binti's page and Obaro's page. Those two pages, every morning, go and check. Now, which they use every day to, push all these things out every time. So it's just crazy.
But you know what they don't know is that, didn't they know that me I'm still here? Did they take, these people, they are disrespecting me, How me the whole king of narrative? The old Bale Oria Fefe. Me Bale Oria Fefe, that I can be here from morning to night. They will come, they will go, they will stay, they will go.
Your friend, Mr. Ishak, imagine him now saying that Baba said they will do for
Mr. Ishak is my friend, no, it's not my friend now.
No, it's a joke. No, it's a joke.
But they are telling us not to come in. If that guy come in, believe me, and stay here for 1 week, that guy will change.
Oh, no. They want to do full forensic. And Johnny should take it 3 seconds away, and they will do it. And I'm not thinking, you are saying that they want to do 3 seconds video after how many months, and you, as clever as you claim, how come all this while they never do full forensic, even though they've collected money for it? So why not? Baba said they will do everything they will do. They've been doing. We've not seen results till now. They want to do, but no results. Sanchichi is just there, chopping suya and pepper soup with their money. You come to inquest. You just be, my people, hello for combat. 3 things is assured. One person, she's a lawyer, we won't fight for justice. Then you say, oh, I don't get laugh, man. Carry on, Joe.
J Clock.
They are very unbelievable. They are very
3 things have been established.
Exactly. But
I mean, let me use this opportunity to preach Paparino. Your new title is what's it called? Bale with your Urukere. You welcome Bale Oriafefe. Well, to be honest, it's
more
popular.
You know what? For me, right? I think what they should try to do first, they should try to dismantle me first, because as long as me I'm here, they can't stay true. Let me know that to you. Put Berekete together with them. Even when Berekete was with them, I know I was still struggling my voice out. How I was like pushing it out the truth to their eyes. My presence there is a big nightmare to all of them. And I want to tell them, baby confused, baby Gorexin, and baby Jobat. Small kids, before you guys sit down behind the scene and do any of your analysis, just remember that Paparino is here. At least for my sake. The people that you're going to lie to, pity them for my sake, because I am here. As long as I am here, you will not get away with it. Whatever you tell them, I will tell them again. Unless you guys will be on the live stream for very long hours, just like me, I am here. Because me, I am just waiting for you guys all to finish the rubbish you are doing, close your shows, time to sleep, go sleep. Let all those people you have brainwashed, let them come here again. When I begin to see them, then I will try to change the topic to re-educate them. That is my duty. Baale ori afẹ́fẹ́. Afẹ́fẹ́
I think what they have done so far now is to push Best Caller to take over from Guresi. You understand? And you see, there's still going to be a problem. But you see, the last man standing with Joseph Aloba.
I don't want to believe that Ishak is doing this, because when I engage him, it doesn't sound like he's doing that. But I know.
Wow, that's what he's doing. To my own opinion.
Not where I am. If anywhere I am, I can't do those things.
You understand?
He can't do those things anywhere I am, because me, I'm just going to engage him legally. I don't have that time. I'm just going to engage him legally. First, hey, what's what is phone forensic? Phone forensic is a specialized area of digital forensic that focuses on extracting and analyzing data from mobile devices like smartphones and tablets in a legally manner to recover evidence for investigation. Okay? The most important thing here, extracting and analyzing data. Simple. And Yomi is also fighting for the same thing. Yomi wants forensic to be done on a Adura phone. Let them extract and analyze all the data that is in the Adura phone. Even if they will put it in the new iPhone of Yomi or in any computer devices, store it anywhere. Yomi is ready for that. In fact, I'll be disappointed if by now they have not retrieved the full second video. And what Joseph Oluwabamiwa can be doing is to support the destruction of the 10-minute video that Yomi is sweating day and night to bring back to the public for the sanity of this case. Go on.
Now, what about the special investigator that is Bale, okay. What about the special investigator that Papa people claim that they want to work with? What is going on with that person? Are they not working with that investigator officer anymore? Because now somebody else is not doing it. They're not saying they've already paid for the person. They are working on it. Because I've not heard anybody talking about, investigator officer anymore to look for this, to do this investigation for us. What is going on?
You are wasting your time. You see, last year summer, this is what everybody campaigned for. PI, private investigator.
Yes.
When we are campaigning from the Go Fund, I could remember my honorable comrade, Crunchy Queen. This is what we all campaign for. But what happened after how many months? Everything is zero. Is zero. And if they are now coming out now that this is what they want to do, they can only scam those who are gullible. And I believe this time around a lot of people have waked up. They are not sleeping. We've wake up. And be honest with you, every blessed day, Joseph Aloba fans dropped, especially with this new song, Bale Ori Afefe, AK Paparino, AK Bale Ori Afefe, and even Mommy Jokem Vacation. Lightning Igewedu. You understand me? J Club, Golden Seal, myself and the rest will belongs to everybody. That is the category they put every one of us. It is a pity those who have contributed massively to unravel the mystery behind Mohbad. We are being embarrassed. You understand me? We are talking too much because we want to unravel the mystery behind Mohbad. But to my surprise, the biggest surprise in this new song, Joseph Aloba have never composed any song for the main anti-justice women camp, including the killers of Mohbad. What does that tell you? You understand? And you see, I'm going to say this in an open floor. Blessing, the first child of Abosede and Joseph Aloba, knew a lot. Blessing is the one, allegedly, is the one that beats Mohbad after his demise. The same Blessing is the one that called Joseph Aloba Baba El Kasala. The same Blessing, she's the one that throws something in the aircraft of Mohbad. The same Blessing Aloba, she's the one that when they want to remove the specimens from Mohbad for the toxicology and the autopsy, are you now saying to me that this young lady, she's not in communication with her father? This is where we need to understand this. This is where we need to think. I mute.
Is that not strange? Then, what do you want to say?
I want to listen to that introduction. This is about that. Introduction. This is about that.
Who wrote this song? Who wrote it?
Introduction. This is Mobile Dad. He wrote it. He signed it.
Let me hear introduction. Just introduction.
Introduction.
Sọ díẹ̀ nínú rẹ̀ kò gbẹ́nu dání. Go on.
Adé wọn sọ.
Process me and then no one to go take care of my mama. If I go road, I go lost. The yam, our son, I be right, I got son. I want that the one that saved my peace. Put you in it come. Let me try to shine my teeth. Getting my shit cut off my attention. It's that's a shot of the pleasure. You know how I feel like. With your word, I keep saying how you feel like. People play me just as I see but they can't yourself cause I'm a big light. Just someone bad, I think you're so for the bad. Cause you got lying, don't remember you that's on the top. Cause I'm gonna let you my dance, put us on me, my cap. I will, I do rap, cookie cap. Oh, you are again, oh, you are again. But then, oh, you are just some bad, that's a Paparino bad. Just some bad, that I like on my bad. I service on such a work. I was from the to buy my bad. Don't jack me so I can't come back. Any Paparino to keep carry back on my book. He catch you when I'm bad. You don't know them. You know, we can't go back and get you out of more. Oh, you are again. Oh, you are again. But then, oh, you are. You know, we can't go back and get you out of more. Oh, you are again.
Olúwa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ pé àwọn sọ̀n.
Olúwa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. That's very emotional. That's emotional. Like,
Yeah, I was talking now. Play our song now. Look at my own song. Me, I'm you.
Introduction. This is Mobile Dad.
Let me stop this one here. Continue your own day. Let me stop this one here. Play and do that one now. Baba and Abdullah just want to by force. Baba and Abdullah want to blow by power by force. I said Baba and Abdullah, they just want to blow by power by force. They think we are joking here. They want to take advantage of our garden and promote their song.
As I said, it's strange. They're not very mobile, and this is
like a planting.
As in, you know,
don't be shocked. They are possibly like that song in Baba studio. Don't be shocked. Don't be shocked. I don't understand that singer in Baba studio.
No, Mohbad gets you for us now. So we could have just probably packed Mohbad to you along with him.
No, not on that, but
Let's me the ones because it's my mama, I was son, I grew up, I got son. I wanted the one that saved my peace, but you made it come. Let me show you to shine my teeth. Give me what you got, turn my attention, your face. Let it shine, let it pressure, you know how I feel like. Your word that gives me how I feel like. People claiming justice, I see but it's fun on yourself because I'm in the big lights. Just some more back, everything else look for the bag. I think I'm gonna lie, don't much of the
is the network better now? The network better now?
Yeah. And I think both of them are signed under the same record label.
It's possible.
Who knows? You never know.
For modernization. I'm telling you, somebody might have been telling them that they can make money out of this, just like Oshupa and Paso. Tell you understand as well.
See, but the Baba one here, I believe that they pushed it, and after that song came out, they probably gave him a report and say, Baba, I don't know what you talk. What you done? I don't play that music. What you done? But you know, the longevity of that song now, with all this, you know, while to one level singer, it might not let him even laugh.
It's even destroying his fame. All the songs I sing is when people hate him. You see in the music world, don't let people hate you. Once they hate you, no matter what you put out there, nobody will like it. You're not gonna make sense in their head. It won't make sense. Like this Adura song, now it's an emotional song. This song would have been okay if Adura had spoken his truth and helped in this justice for Mohbad. People can now reconcile, they can reckon with the song. You understand? But his behavior towards aligning with those looking for justice, he left those looking for justice and aligning with those looking for justice. People will not give him a listen here. Though the song is not too bad, it's an emotional one, which I sing. But I mean, we are gathered here for just Mohbad. We are not here for him to entertain us. So we're not going to listen to that. I will instead go listen to that brain, Michael Jackson, that thinks something like this. Well, that line, that chorus line. Ewé òní jábọ́ lára ní kélédè wọn máa mọ̀ ọ́ òun ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ nù. That line enter me, but I cannot like reckon with it, not even now. I can't reckon with anything that comes from it. It just imagine me going to studio and singing something emotional. Even if it's emotional, that's not what they're asking her. Nobody, we are not assaulting them. We're just asking questions. And this is not what happened to Mohbad. In the Mohbad case, unless they want to tell us that Mohbad was owing Naramali, that Mohbad was wrong. Mohbad did not answer questions that Naramali demanded. That's why they came from him. Which I will not interfere with that. We're not oppressing Mohbad. We're not oppressing Adura, not Mohbad. We're asking them questions. What do you know about Mohbad's death? And why are you not joining us to look for justice for Mohbad? Why are you just lying? Why are you excuses, saying we are abusing you. Before we started abusing you, we have been calling you guys to come out and speak. Help us in this case, because police may be corrupt. We don't want to think that police is a problem about justice. We want to know what you guys know too. What have you guys told police? So it's not our fault. We are not their enemy.
You're right, but guess what? Right? According to what they were saying, they said this family they like to express themselves through music. Now that is what Oba is doing. If you hear about lyrics, right, he's talking to people. Adura too is talking to people, and the only person that will shock all of us is Remy. Maybe by next week, our own song too come out. Remember, she's a rapper. You understand? She too will come out with emotional rap.
Who knows whether Umi was the one backing that chorus? Oh, Oluwa Ben yo. Oh, Oluwa Ben yo. I was hearing the song before. Igi Odijabala Edele Duwa
No, she, I want to dey come because she be rapper.
You know, Umi is the one who finished the job now. So she'll be saying, oh, Oluwa Ben yo. Oh, Oluwa Ben yo. Umi is also a rapper, don't forget. Maybe Adura learned how to rap from Umi. I'm thinking like,
Yeah, I know that.
don't be shocked.
Yeah, I know
This
that.
family reunites in the future. I'm telling you, don't be shocked.
I know that Omi right now, she's in the studio, she's cooking her own song. They'll say, but Omi, you know you're a rapper. Don't you speak to people.
Are you telling me that as we speak right now, if we give Mohbad one enormous amount of money, and then Baba will not accept?
Then all of them
One man beg Baba. Now just fans. Now fans when they behind the man, that's how the man they do. That's how they do strong yet. The man don't be any strong.
I'm not go surprised if I see Mohbad to release song because you know that she like to dress like you. Maybe she used to be in a choir as well. It will drama plenty. You go see things. I know the look now.
When I was saying that these guys have been compromised, I almost cried out, and God assisted me in laying out those things like prophecy then. Every day I come out. I say these guys have negotiated. These guys have negotiated. And today right now as we speak, is it autopsy? Is it DNA? Where are they? Where are they?
You said something, you said
Oluwa Ben.
you will be surprised if after this autopsy results that they want to read on Friday or this weekend coming or next week, that if he reads the same thing as the government, they will say, I go and bury Mohbad. Then Baba will say, she don't have Pekin. Make him go bury him. Justice.
I'm telling you, maybe that's what I guess, right? That Bukky Jesse will be part of those who bring that motion. Because, you know, look right now, that is instead that you're going to be making money or asking people for money on behalf of Mohbad. Instead, let them just beg Mohbad and end everything. Sure, you understand. But what I don't understand is that even if you bury Mohbad, that doesn't stop this Mohbad to continue. Oh, Lord, oh. Even if they go bury Mohbad today, that doesn't stop Mohbad. Sure, you understand. Do you agree to that?
Well, partially.
Exactly. Because that doesn't stop us to contribute our money to your for forensic.
But do you think they want to? Because they will now say their own camp. They will say the person who is championing the justice has backed down, so therefore they want to.
Can you imagine country spreading wrong narrative about me on Facebook? They are trying to use me to drag my people away from Yomi. Now Paparino is now against Yomi. That's country post on Facebook.
Because that's what is like.
Who am I? Who am I to stand against an action? Hmm? Even if I'm blind, I know the seal. Blind man said the seal for SRM. Hmm? And what does me being against Omefabi, what does it add or subtract? Omefabi is asking the right question, which is valid. Even when Control was my platform here, when you know that lady is stupid and she has lost all priority, she has lost it all right? Maybe they are trying to cajole me, thinking that because I'm having a soft spot or whatever, my stand is my stand. Until you prove it wrong. On the CCTV footage, if they can have that, I don't care. Petition your let him clarify that. But the 8 seconds video, on 8 seconds video, we want to see the full 10 minutes.
But Binti has spoken.
If you can't show us the full 10 minutes, not talk about it.
Binti has spoken. He said, forget about the video in the phone and pursue the chat. So let us forget about the video. Maybe follow the chat.
Olúwa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, Olúwa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o. Only one little mistake like this, one tiny bit of mistake, everything will cast, everything will cast in. What a wicked world. That the father of a son can be against getting justice for that son. What a wicked world. What a devastating country. That police, instead of police to bring out what is in that video, you tell me that you're giving Wahab shit. Why is Wahab shit? Why is Wahab shit not taking that video to the police? If police cannot do forensic, at least now you have it. Now they have it.
It doesn't even tally. You said you have given the video to the right people. The same video you are condemning that there's nothing inside. So if there's nothing inside, why are you giving it to the right person, as you claim, Mr. Wahab Shitu, if they're not going to use it?
To do what with it?
Exactly.
Exactly. And what petition has Wahab Shitu wrote about the video you sent? If the video is relevant, what is Wahab Shitu doing with it? When we say shit, full house. Now shit now full everywhere, shit. And they are all working towards that one goal, to prove that no skill Mohbad. All of them. Nothing else.
But if tomorrow
until you guys start believing what I'm saying and start listening to me, you will allow some unfortunate individuals to continue to deceive you. I was surprised when we were listening to Binti on that platform and nobody could tell him that Yoruba has a case on that video ongoing. Why does to send your evidence to Yoruba? Are you not looking for justice? Are you not looking for justice? And why are you telling Indians are confused to work with Yoruba on the chat? Why not on the video? Alright, that is why they all decide that they are going to come out this night, shake everywhere, talk about it. It's not even going to work. It's not even going to work. I am the first person that they should try to dismantle. Not even Bukky this. In fact, nobody even listen to Bukky this again. She has seen that she's not even making sense. That's why they are running to new platforms. That's why they are all. They cannot even stay on their platform any longer.
They still have our petition for now.
Because they're only having just one type of viewers. Sure, you understand exactly. They are trying now to target maybe people listening to me, listen to your me, Lori Ebi, and maybe really curious video, and they are trying to walk their mind. So guys, be rest assured until Yomi come out and talk about the 3 seconds video. Nobody has the temerity, has the qualification to tell us about the 3 seconds video. Let me check. WhatsApp group. Did anybody post anything on the WhatsApp group? Let me check. Nobody. There's nothing on the WhatsApp group. No. I'm not saying anything. Shall you understand? They have gone behind and they have done their gossip. As old as they are. You will never see them going out there to protest, to do seminar. You will never see them there. They are all gossipers. I'm not interested in African State petition against Yomi Fabiyi. If African TV has a petition, let them bring it up. We are all focused on 3 seconds video right now. That is the most important thing. And only African TV can discuss his case with Yomi. I won't listen to you. What goes around comes around. Unless are you African TV with fake account? And I won't even listen to you. You rest assured. African TV has a case, let them bring it up. And I'll question him directly if he can stand this question. So we can all agree that African TV was used, okay, like the other Lagata said earlier, to condemn, to fight against this 3 seconds video. When he said it was deleted. Can we all agree on that? That African TV was used to fight against this 3 seconds video. But lately,
I believe African TV itself, made itself available for a personal vendetta, between man and Yomi. Let's be honest. Because how can they use him? He knows what I'm going for what. That's what I think. Nobody can use African TV. He knows what he's doing, but sometimes you have to gamble. If it's going to work for you, if it's not going to work for you, then you deal with it. I don't use them. Shey you know say King White no get good name for justice. Abi you know say Karimo no get good name. Why is he working with them? So who is using who? They are to me, they are planning together to see how they can fuck Yomi up. But end of the day, anybody who God don't bless, sometimes to fight them, sometimes you have to be very careful. My own thinking.
Now, all this movement, all this zigzag movement or haphazard movement of confusing what they are pushing ahead now, I don't know. Do you see confused as someone that is trying to lead right now? Do you see what I'm seeing?
She's the head of the fracas. She's say anytime she come out. Yes, now she did the push to come the sweat of people. Like they know that when they come out to scream, then she's got her own, battalion. They'll come up on her platform and they'll start cussing. That is all they want to do. So once they don't push her out, they will now be listening to other platforms. So, that is just the way they work. In the evening, she will come out. In the morning, and then bring things, setting level. She get. So, and they believe that she's got a loud voice. She gets. But I know that the woman as well, one day she could realize, what did she do? Pure like that. But it's a choice, Anybody who want to do anything with they feel like it's their choice, nobody can stop them. So we don't analyze tire, we don't talk tire, we don't do this one, do that on tire. You know, people don't speak English, tire, speak grammar, tire. But they know what they're doing, and until their eye.
You see that? I'm not even seeing that every day. It's like it's beginning to take back seat a little bit. Like, you notice that?
Luck is out right now. The thing is anytime in the hot outside about what they're trying to push, that's when you see it. Till you get. If something is not hot anymore, if they're out there everywhere, it will chill. But when you see that people are trying to debunk them, they will come out to start, to push and push and push. Now, before beating they're not be friends before, but now all of them don't close now because it's now the part of them and their policy.
So it means they are just looking for new recruits.
Of course now, and they're getting them every day. Some are not hosts, but
so if I need money now, if I'm hungry of their money, they will recruit me and they will pay me big, like big fish.
If you make yourself available for them to pay you, they'll be like, Paparino, if you can pay him off, but I know that you wouldn't want to do that. Yeah, if you want to do it, you're your own. No. That's what will come.
They will not begin to praise me that Paparino is a good man.
Yes, now.
He's been one.
He has changed. He's a changed man. We told you.
He has begged Baba.
Yes, now. People with corrupt mind.
And you will not notice that they will not be sleeping on my platform direct to all of them. When I come that they will be.
Yeah, go plenty here. What are you saying? It's shocking when people know the right thing and in your face they are twisting it. Like, if you ask them the right question, they'll say, well, I don't want to answer that question. You can't force me, it's my opinion. I don't want to answer that question. I just laugh. Yeah, that's what they'll tell you. I've to my opinion.
That's not right. Anytime any one of them ask you anything about this case, they try to want to pay you. They try to like, no, me, I'm the only person that they can't do shit with me. Because from the moment they are speaking, I might see where they were going to land. So that I can quickly know what I will ask and make them shut their head up. Now, they will ask you questions like, are you a lawyer?
Yeah.
Just tell them. A lawyer is right now. Anything a lawyer can do is right now. I know it. I can stand any lawyer in this case. Just tell them like that. Anything a lawyer can do in this case, I know it. Because there's nothing in it. Even if lawyers, they learn what they know in school. We have learned about this case. So we can talk about every part of it. Especially, in the course of this case, I have got to even invest more on the aspect of the law. And I'll say any of this when I have time, I'm coming to dissect the Nigerian police force, how it works from A to Z. Because I think that is the area when people are having some confusion. I like bomb, which one is annex, state command. I don't even want to do. I will make sure when I finish my research, I come and dissect everything. I have finished the Ministry of Justice. I'll talk about the head of justice, an executive arm of the government, which is the Ministry of Justice, that is enshrined with the right to prosecute every criminal case. So there's nothing new about the Attorney General of the state. We all know he's the one who is the head of giving justice to every Lagosian. That's
the way that the way that shark they jump up and down now, right? Is just funny. And I'm now thinking that you claim to be a CEO, very, very busy, because that is a package this lady give her, give the man, say, let me call my best call out, maybe he's busy now, maybe he's at work, let me see. That time, a level, plenty say the sister say now person wey busy. But now they don expose the guy. Even for midnight, he go see am, he go jump up, bam. He go don dey talk, asking question. In the ring, he don jump to the panel, bam. Even he fire the gun, he go find way enter the fire, come answer question. Is that person?
No, why is not coming here? Why is not coming here?
Or where? You want me to fire upon her?
And when I have some certain people up, I think they prefer to engage with certain people because any of them that I think has logic, I will speak to their logic and believe me, they will agree. If you see one thing I like about that issue guy, right? I still believe that guy is by far a better person to have a conversation with. If you know your thing, he's fair to some extent. In fact, he's the fairest. He's the fairest. For me to ask him that, they're saying between Baba and the moon should contact each other. But it depends on who he's talking to. It depends on who he's talking to.
On your platform, he has to be very, very careful. That's why he was being fair that day. Go and check him on other platform and see his level of energy with people that he's tackling. No before yet. Guess what? You can see go. He get bad voice, nasty voice as he
She spoke. Even when I heard him that time when he was speaking for Bogis and they were telling me, he has really good knowledge. I said no. For him to be saying that what is Bankole and Smith doing in the inquest, I felt like no. His knowledge was limited. But again, I won't stop him. I still believe he's a fairest. His discussion with me, for me, that was good enough. It was sincere enough. And I'll continue to take him on that. And Isha, you can come up anytime, any day, Paparino. I'm not an enemy of justice for Mohbad. We want justice for Mohbad. That is our topest priority. But we will not condone anything that does not suit justice. Doesn't matter wherever it's coming from. Baba Mohbad, Paparino, Adura, but anybody will make sure we speak to that effect. Listen.
Sir,
Listen.
Actually, what J. Clark said makes
both is say and share the opposite.
Actually, what J. Clark said makes a lot of sense. I'm sorry, madam, I'm gonna mention your name because I was so surprised. There's one called TB Kelly. When she was with them, she's one. I see her like, one razzmatazz. Only for me to listen to her recently, and she's talking. I was like, I stood there and was ready to discuss with her. So I think they say people makes a place. When they are among some certain set of people, they tend to make sense, they tend to be reasonable, I don't know. Then for this Baba's music, Baba is a brand ambassador for Ote. Ote, like Ote, catastrophe. Yes, like when somebody wants to sing, you remember like, in those days when they would sing for, maybe two wives, they want to fight, they will be singing for Oriba Bada, your message, man. If you are fighting anybody and you don't want to, just go and carry Baba's music and play to that person. that's your
You don't see the reason why this fighting from one platform to another platform to linger for that long. And people are saying, Baba to get involved. Baba no, and Baba just ignore because Baba they enjoy am. Baba to take side for a long time.
Someone like Buresi is spoiling it, trying to sell his music through that. So you understand?
But they can't sell which they also won't buy am.
Paparino, that cannot be sell. You know, that's not a marketable. You know, I have to be honest with you. It's just for a while. We can only, you know.
And people the song has copyright of other song of other people's song. You cannot take credit from it.
So
It's not something his own song, it's only song, it's carrying other people's song in his own song.
you know, it now shows the kind of family Mohbad came out from, what he has been dealing with. That means he was trying to correct, you know, he was trying to correct, there's a, how will I put this in English? Like what you wish, probably he must have been seeing a certain family and he has been wishing for himself, you know, for his family to be like that, and he was working towards it. And man, they got him because Guinness Book of Record, this family is the most dysfunctional family, the most irresponsible family, beginning from the
In
beginning.
the universe, not just on planet Earth. In the
Yes,
in fact,
the
in the
universe,
whole galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy.
for real, for real. You know, we all have shortcomings in our families too. We have one or two, but this one, oh my
Too
God,
much.
ah,
It's beyond repair. It's beyond repair. And they cannot even see that's the thing. Like they can't even sing. Sometimes I pity them. Don't you guys pity them? Don't you guys pity them sometimes? The likes of Comfy, Baba, Bookies, don't you guys pity them sometimes? For them not to even see what we are seeing.
Papa, good evening, everybody. Good evening, sis. Good evening, everyone.
Welcome.
Yeah.
What happens to me?
Papa,
Yes.
ask.
I need more energy. I'm coming for them. I want to give them to move around, walling off, and talk to one sister, even down, find that. Yalla, hear anybody. The time for script for me, Jerry, make a chop finish. Go on.
Please, so I'm confused.
I have not finished my analysis on our song. I'm coming to analyze Baba Mohbad song when I finish it. Full analysis.
Please, I'm so confused. Is the attack on Yomi, is it justified? What is the actual reason why, you know, these same people who are for justice are attacking Yomi? Why this much attack on him? You see, I was on the platform, there's this new person, I don't even know who she is. I just turned on, I think I saw Comfy on her platform, and that's why I was directed. I need to go straight to bed. Sorry.
Please and us. Who wants to answer to that? She's asking a question.
No, yeah. Sorry, my son just asked something. You see, I was on one woman's platform today. She's a new host. She just typed, "Oh, we love you, Baba Mohbad," and I've not seen her before. For all I care, that person can be Wumi team. I've not heard her speak before. She's a new person, and I saw Comfy on her platform. I saw other people on her platform, and Comfy was jubilating, was celebrating that, oh, everywhere is so peaceful now. Now they can have rest, there's fresh air, they can breathe. Yomi has gone, Yomi has been silent, there's nothing, the 3 seconds video has been, Yomi has been casted, has been busted. Now Yomi has nothing to talk about, everywhere is so peaceful now. She was happy, and I was like, what the heck is this, what's going on? And I don't know if it's me. I don't know why Yomi is being attacked. Is it justified? Can anybody please give me a reason why? Please, thank you. I'm confused. That's what I'm asking. I mean no, offense,
Easy. Orokono, sister. On the question of Oroko is right.
Actually, you see, to me, I see comfy like somebody that she wants this just because I noticed during that time, this 3 seconds video, and Adora was arrested. She was happy. Then later I don't know, these are people that are confused.
Thank
They are
you.
confused.
You just use the right word. Confucianist. Go right, they will go there. Go left, they will go there. They will be confused. Remember that in the morning, Comfy abused Mr. Muiwa when the saga of Okoje or Mr. Lati. All of a sudden, in the night, when they change beat. God damn it, I'm like, Omo, how can we get justice with this switching? And this woman will say, I don't want to have high blood pressure. I don't really be a BP. That is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because it's a defamation of character. And someone was asking today, this one, that you live in abroad. Is it right for you to be blogging people's picture on your page? She couldn't answer. She said, no, I can't answer that on this platform because it's not my platform. I can answer that on my own platform or your own platform. And I'm like, what is this? What is this? The same thing Mama Detolano was she was talking, but she didn't know that what she was saying now from their own camp. She's saying about you guys are making money for justice. It is justice. That is why they will see people that are paying their house rent, paying their school fees, paying their this, paying their that. And I said, hold on a second. The last time I remember, the school fees they paid from their camp. The house rent they paid from their camp. The camp, 10% from the lawyer. All these things is happening in their camp. So why are you not saying that you think you are justifying whatever you are just because you want to support Mohbad? And the moment one of them mentioned at the time that, as I am, you see Mohbad, I'm following him. And once he say, well, people, I don't want justice anymore. I want to go back. Me too. I'll stop. Then I'm like, no, only you are justice because you are telling me that if Mohbad needs justice and he has not gotten it, but Mohbad said, I'm done. You too, you stop. Then why are you here? That means you're just here to follow anybody you to say, Papa want to follow. And that is what we're seeing. That is what they're displaying in our face right now. That is why anything that will lead us to the right direction, they will condemn it. The same way Gureti came out that all what Yomi was doing at the time, when Yomi went to the hospital, went to the street of Mohbad, he said, we're going to jail now. I want to go to jail. Up until now, we never see what they do. But because Yomi was doing it that time, he came out to condemn it. The same thing they are doing on this 3-second video. Now Mr. Aisha, their godfather, is now saying, Baba said he will do forensic on the phone. So Yomi should stop all this his money-making business. The forensic that we've paid for long time that they could not do, all of a sudden, they now want to do it. Can Baba do it all alone? Without the police, the court's order, their lawyer, what work is he doing? The man will come to the station, to the court. He will be like, you don't sleep for the past 1 week. The Lord, we have bleached three things, and one person kill somebody, and how we, Papa, you just know the
You already look
he always sounds and looks lost.
He looks tired.
He has no idea of what he's doing there.
Yeah. I'll be like, Mama, ginger me now.
I don't think why. It's because Sanshik doesn't know what to do. You know,
He's playing along.
it's a tactic. Yes, it's playing, it's acting. Can you understand? He's just trying to give them like a show, which he himself know that things are not right. He knows he cannot live to the public expectation, but he's just doing what he was paid to do. They just want to have him as a figurehead, like we are under a big sun. You understand? That's just why he's there. Just as an umbrella that we're under a big sun. Now we need much money to now siphon public fund. There's no other function of why they get in a big sun into all of this net.
Okay, Papa, is it safe to say the farm was hired? Is it safe to say he was actually hired, not for justice for Mohbad, but for Mohbad's royalty? So, like, if they have to take their marriage to court, or do you think that's why he was hired?
To me, I think indirectly, that is what the man will still do for them. But for now, he's just like a figurehead. Because right from time, they hired him just to be there as son. Nothing to do with anything that is going on. But because the other side hired son, they too thought, you know what, let's hire his son. So that is why you see him, when he come out, he doesn't give enough feedback. Because his job is just to sit down there and observe. But 10 million don't go. So you can see that, you know, all these things, they know what they are doing. They have what their mission is. So if they are coming against that mission, they will come
Don't forget, if they give him DNA, they will still pay for DNA.
Of course now. Of course now.
And I also have a question again. Papa, now Adura was arrested. Adura went to Zone 2. I think he was arrested once. You know, the first time when they went to pick him up at the court, second time again, and then third time, I don't know, I'm not sure if the third time he was actually arrested or not, that he was taken to Fancy, I'm not sure of that. But you see, if there was something that happened to Mohbad or something else other than what we know or what they're selling to us happened to Mohbad, do you think that period that Adura stayed at the station detention, do you think he wouldn't have said anything?
I just think police are not doing enough to unravel it. They just want to give story to close that story. They want to use story to end that 3 seconds video. That's why part of this Zomo attempt, somebody is behind Zomo. The police may be fully aware. You know, it's like a plan because from nowhere they just bring Zomo. Zomo that has not been in air, has not been anywhere.
And you are Paparino, because right from time, they don't conclude, they don't seal out. Reason why nobody mentions Zomo. Reason why everything is just like ATMO. We don't forget itself. Nobody forget anything. They all know what they are doing. All these things. Don't forget they did a meeting. From the beginning they had meeting. Now the meeting scattered them like this because the second meeting they didn't carry out by alone. The reason why they all scattered. So it's like they are just playing us like a joker.
Yeah, this is what I'm seeing.
It's simple. We see now. We should really see.
And they keep doing it over and over again.
Anything that will give evidence, they will come and try to destroy it. They already have the kind of justice they want to give to Mohbad. That is the nose that will save everybody.
Why is it that they never push for camera on that road? Forget about the neighbor's camera. Forget about the next in front house of camera. The street itself get plenty cameras. How come none of them pushed and say, Sam, let us, push for this camera for, maybe we ask police or maybe, let's go to the court and ask. They will never ask such question or pursue such. But anybody that come out to come and do it, they will either stop you or come out for you and say you are doing too much. Leave it. Is it your case? Why are you doing too much? So how do you want to get justice?
That's exactly what they're doing to you. And I can literally see the guy. He's just trying to still be here. He's just trying to see. Today he said that the only lifeline we have is the autopsy and toxicology. That was what he was saying on his life today. I can see that it's as if they have disabled. They have, this band. I don't even know what English to use. What word to use. He looks as if, they've clipped off his wings and all that. And I'm like, this is sick. This is sick because this is not only coming from the anti-justice, this is within the justice. This is the father now attacking and antagonizing this guy. It's tiring. To be honest, myself, I feel so tired already.
Why? You obviously you've heard about Supreme Iron Lady. You probably heard about things she's done on this justice, right? Now, what it will make the family or bad, people, they castigate that woman. Somebody who is using her own money to help fight justice, and they heavily came on her and started bashing her, claiming that she is being rude to bad. Same thing, Yomi. Now, even Oriyomi and Muzat, where they give about money, now they are saying Idama thing is so smart.
Yes,
that they will mess him up, they will fuck him up, they will insult him, they will give. These are the people where they helped Baba when he was at his lowest time. But now, Baba don't accomplish everything. He got studio in his house. Anytime he wants to sing, he can get up and sing. He can drive out. He's building his house. So he's always living large. And they'll come out and blackmail you that your Peking died. No, your Peking died now, so shut up. How come your own is too much? He's starting out to collect money. When last have you seen him come out to come and give updates? Updates is gone. You can't force him. That's what they'll tell you. How much do you even pay yourself? How do you pay money? Tell us how much you pay, they will pay you back. That's what you hear.
How much did they pay to Yomi?
That's what I'm saying now. Now they can talk now. They can talk. Now they don't be fool, they can talk. And most of them, they are balabas. They are elderly people. And they'll be talking like they are not from this planet.
You see, that's not even our problem, right? What they're trying to do, right? They want the man to benefit from justice on that. Okay? They feel like people are benefiting, the man is not benefiting. That is not even the case. But you cannot rely to people, getting money from them, using every tactical means to get money from them, telling them you want to use that money to get justice for your son, which they are so much emotional for. And you know right in your heart that you cannot get that justice, and that justice is not something that there's no way you can ever get some justice. You already have the kind of justice you want in your head. They already focus on the nurse. When a lawyer is contracted, the lawyer wants to know the history of the case. I am well assured that they choose which lawyer to go for. It was not a mistake that they went for Dosumu, and it was not also a mistake that they went for Sanshit. It's because of the kind of justice they are working towards. You see, from the way you see women, right? Before Yomi came, from the way you see women, you could tell that there's communication in both teams. Baba may not be aware, but Team Baba, that is people who are making things work for him, Team Wumi, Okay, that's people in terms of legal things. There are some communications going on, and those are the things that is giving women hope. That's why she feel relaxed, she can go around, walk around, travel. Sometimes they may even be talking to me about the other thing and put it on high speaker, and we will be there listening to it. All those things will give her more confidence because they need to console her. They need to be able to snitch. They need to plant somebody in here which will be consoling her. Otherwise, I mean, this is high blood pressure. This case alone on any individual, you cannot be able to sleep properly. But she can sleep properly because she's very assured that she has the backings of some certain individuals who have promised her that we are also working with people around the man. So don't expect anything at all coming from their own side. It's just noise they are making and their fans. You don't think that when your family came, everything changed?
Mm-hmm.
That she felt a different energy.
Mm.
Because your name was all alone. And that one and of your mate itself, it I think to some extent it's also a good thing. It's also giving closure to your mate where he knows what he wants and what he's dealing with. And which now they don't know his next move, which will make them fearful.
You're right.
So to put all these things together and just make it make sense, that is the only thing that I say that is left out here. And again, as I've said, this coming Friday, after this autopsy is established, on this Friday, you will see that this autopsy that is coming up next Friday will determine whether Zimbabwe, their camp, whether they will remain the same or they will remain divided. Or some people may even leave justice and you will not see them again.
Guaranteed, as I reckon that. And they just say, well, Baba said they have to bury Mohbad. Well, that is the father. So,
Then, do your best. I've been waiting for that video that still you have. Can you send it to the WhatsApp group, see your best? That video that you have, that the Kudi video, can you send it to the WhatsApp group?
in fact, do you know say the petition Maduke?
Yeah, they talk about it that time. I think it was what
Does that make sense?
They said it was coming from one of the persons. One of the one back. Now goes on there.
Bring back Woto. Yeah. I heard that Data Lion spoke today. I've not listened to him. You know, sometimes I enjoy listening to stupidities.
Let me check where I get out.
If I start now, Madam Bag will blame me. He goes, I'm in the cost Woto, I'll come go sleep. That she took this immediately. As I'm leaving off camera, where are they going? Say, they go. Ay. Who's this senseless person speaking?
Mr. Ishaki now,
No, I will draw it back. Aisha on my it's not senseless.
I don't say you say that man, he don't turn to something else.
I will draw it back. Yeah.
Which of the accounts?
Are you from the WhatsApp group?
No, I've not just used that.
Let me bring the account into this live stream.
Should I play it?
Yeah, keep playing it.
with your meat. There's no how it can fly without your meat saying, wait for that lawyer or my NGO lawyer. I've discovered a confession. Because your meat is a witness. But I cannot just take that chance and say, police, this is a charge with somebody who is your meat, who's going to work on it. They will say, where is the witness? Who is the person interacting with? Where is the person that you're giving this to? So if you don't work on that thing, and they say, oh, I have a confessional statement from somebody. It doesn't matter. See, if I go to Baghdad, I have to claim about that confessional statement, and I reduce it to extortion, it means that we can use that to crash the case. I will not destroy my case. I believe in everything. If I ask me for 3 second video, I believe in it to crash this case. I will not publish anything. But as your main uses it in such a way that you translate to justice for us, no. You can't be talking about extortion. Forget extortion. We are not interested in 3.5 million. If you listen to extortion, it will destroy this case. If you are doing justice on the 3 second video, my 3 second video is secondary. It's not finally. It's either confessional. It's in Canada. Go for it. And do it. Enter full forensic. Somebody said there's a video. This 3 second is just what? It's just a preamble. He said there are more. Only 3 second came from somewhere. Okay? From here, we enter full forensic. Because this video exists in all the video that were there. Don't say that it exists in only Mubaj. All of them share it. What are you talking about? Most of them have it in their phone. Like those if I do not have it on the show, it means that all the 50 people in the house have it on their phone. So we want to see their phone and full forensic on it. It's as simple as that. We don't need to be fighting ourselves. But if somebody say there's something going on the ground, you will see here very soon, there's an update, forensic is already ongoing, and these are the 2 phones, and all of us are watching, waiting for the updates every day. But what they are doing, is that how we'll get justice?
Stop it. One second, Paparino.
Yeah, just stop.
You mentioned underground. You see how these people talk. They are the master of underground. Though. They are the master of underground. That time, we are working everything underground. Now he is condemning your miss underground. You see how hypocrites these guys, these people can be. But yeah, I'll let you go. Carry on.
Yeah. No, if he was here, I would have asked just few questions that would have caused problem. But he's not here. So nobody will ask him there. So I'm here, I will not go there. No problem. And another day for another. Let him just keep saying what he knows how to say. But those questions will come from one day. In fact, anybody may have to sit to I'm not going to ask my question. Even if I ask it right now, people will ask it and they will answer it in a different way. So because you don't know the answer, so they will get it right. When I ask my own question, I ask it in a certain way, which if they are not careful in answering it, they begin to dangle. They will begin to dangle. So there are so many things I see here. One, now they're talking about the issue of the chat. Between the chat and the 3 seconds video, which one is more reliable for him? Which one does it depend on more? And does he believe that anybody has the video of what justifies that chat? Because that chat says how we pushed Mubad. That is the video we are looking for. So any video that is not how we push Mubad, it's not the video we are looking for. We are looking for the exact video, right, of how we push Mubad. That was a chat, right? Hello? Am I communicating? My network again, oh my gosh.
Bro, we can hear you. Lizzie, I get data for you now if you want to hear it too.
Okay, go ahead.
You want to do what you are, okay.
Calls observed on the platform. Comment section. Or community activity. When I figured a question, I said I wanted to ask a question.
There's nothing first in this question.
Wait, no.
When the parent is in the position
Which one is very senseless?
and so somebody, you know, okay, we want to help on justice for Mohbad. Should we not be working with any who are affected? Just for a year. It's not actually our former listening. Only
Imagine.
see, I can't see very clearly. I would like to pass it to you. Tí má dàgbàdàgbà tí má dùn ọmọ mi bá fẹ́ sinmi ará àkàlà ló máa sọ fún nǹkan tó máa ṣe ó ti fẹ́ sí ìyá ẹ̀ ó kò sí lọ́wọ́. So we are saying justice for Mohbad yẹlẹyẹlẹ. Mo ṣe update for me 2 hours ago. Mo ní báwo ni àwọn èèyàn ṣe máa sọ pé àwọn ń jà fún justice. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń bá Joseph Alọ́bàjà. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń bú Joseph Alọ́bà lójoojúmọ́. And you are claiming you are fighting for justice. You that you are fighting for justice, some of the people, they get money one way or the other off justice from God.
Magbo.
Some people's rents are being paid.
Did you hear that? Ṣé náà gbé ìrèlè pay our rent? Àbí ló bí dem?
What was the everything later?
All people's lawyers are being paid for. Owó iná nínú tí wàá ṣe justice for Mohbad ló ti wá fún àwọn tó ń jẹun láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àgbẹ̀. Ó máa jẹ́ bàbá yẹn, ó máa mú láàárọ̀ lọ́sàn-án lálẹ́. Kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ jẹ́. Anybody that is fronting, stand by Joseph Alọ́bà. Flawless. Kò sí ìyàn tó mọ̀ tán, kò sí ìyàn tó mọ̀ ṣe tán. Bí ṣe wà ní sí mo máa ní fọ́ọ̀sì mi, ìwọ náà máa ní fọ́ọ̀sì tiẹ̀ bí ti, bàbá máa ní fọ́ọ̀sì tiẹ̀. Pẹ̀lú ọmọ bí ó lákọ̀. Òun ni ọkọ wá lè sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn. Ẹni ìjà fún justice. Yorùbá, wọ́n ti bí Yorùbá, ó ti bí sí bí ọ̀nà bí mẹ́rin tó márùn-ún. Bí tó 3 different platforms ló máa bú bàbá yìí. Ìdílé ìjà fún ọmọ yìí. Ọmọdé ìjà fún wà níbi tó wà nínú yìí náà. Mo bá lóore ti fi ibi tó wà wá sọ̀kọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀. So the only person tó dúró ní dúró tó ń fẹ́ justice. Gbogbo sí. Ibi tí a yẹ ní. Is that fighting for justice? Yorùbá lè má lè bọ́ lọ́wọ́ àṣọ. Lè má lè bọ́ lọ́wọ́ àṣọ. Nítorí pé mo fẹ́ jọ̀gá, I want to be boss, I want to be the first person to come out and say this, I want to be the first person to come out and say that. Too many people are competing. Even almost 26 years old. Gbogbo àwọn kan sọ̀rọ̀, kò sẹ́ni tí ò sọ ọmọ ẹ̀ lábẹ́ ẹ̀. Kò sẹ́ni tó bá nìkan lọ́mọ ẹ̀ ò sí lábẹ́ ẹ̀. People are so unfair. Now, this particular man, I'm sorry, number one, we'll realize that a lot of people don't even understand what 3 seconds mean. People are taking 3 seconds for 3 minutes. 3 seconds. 3 seconds, so how are you? How are you? What's up, friend? You don't want to video. Oh, so how are you? What are you doing? Oh, there's someone on that 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. That's what 3 seconds is. It's not 3 minutes. So how can you see what happened? Me, John, there's something connected to potential Mohbad. How can you see number 2? I haven't seen the video. They said it's ignoring. Please, can you mute? Yes, thank you. They said the video that they're talking about is covered. But it was also already full video. Video during the TV, she only 3 seconds and 3 minutes, and they will read because you said you saw people's faces in it. Now, the other thing to do, no matter what, I don't care what anybody feels. My own opinion is my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. Anybody that has any source of evidence Joseph Aloba. What did he do his lawyer? None of us is going to go and stand in the witness stand. Well, I'm being myself, I have evidence. All the evidences you have for the past 19 months. Like, that's so long. Why are you so unhuman sometimes? How dare you see? There's a lady that comes to your platform, just me. About 2 weeks ago, she was on your platform. She's posted 1 or 2 things on her page just because she said she's not going to post what she has. She's going to give it to where was somebody, a lawyer or something. One good thing, not to everybody. She should not talk about justice for women because she's not Nigerian. And I asked the question that day. I said, those of you that are Nigerians, what have you done? It's not trying, it's not abuse, it's not us on a daily basis. Mama saw money, and you know money. Somebody saw money was arrested. Without justice for the bad. Washing soup, washing chicken, washing our boss, So my question is, what was the livelihood before they came into justice for women? And I want people here, no matter to say all the time. And they need just for money. Only thing you have to be a projection, totally should know, is when I'm back to Mara. Yes, Mobana was my friend. Mobana, I'm fighting for me. I'm not in my phone, doing
Well, the rest are cost, Harry. So,
Now,
cost. o ti tọ́jà rẹ̀ easy òun lọ ti gbọ́ yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ mọ́ ẹ̀ ṣe pé fúnra wọn àwọn tó ń gbowó lórí justice àwọn ló ń gbowó jù.
Let me just say something. Good evening, everybody. Do you know that Prime Boy was insulting his father a few days ago? So it's because of Prime Boy they are making this video. You understand? It's not that they were referring to her. You can hear when she was saying that I'm KKK. Because the way Prime Boy came out and be insulting Papa Mohbad, dragging, cursing him,
Please wait. Let me first respond to this one first. I don't know anybody wants to respond to that.
No, it's this video I'm responding to too.
Oh, you are responding to the one.
So it's because it was after that Prime Boy video. So this video now came out and made that video. You understand? Because you can hear you say when she was saying that.
This was this morning, no.
That's what I'm saying. You saying nice. Do you know 2 days ago Prime Boy started insulting Papa Mohbad again?
This one is this morning. This day.
You don't understand what I'm saying. I watched it this morning.
Then this
because of Prime Boy. You understand? So everybody is analyzing it. So as you can hear when she was saying that it will be paid, that your lawyer will be paid, your rent will be paid, and every other pay. Upon us, small children come and be something.
You just speaking generally because she's out there.
Yes, now yes, that's what I'm saying.
Each talk, their school fees, your daddy, their school fees, their house rent, all of those things were paid. So she's very much interested because she knows, but she doesn't want to hit on them directly. You understand? The day they fight her, she's just reminding them that I know your story. You understand? Well, basically, this is my reaction to everything that this lady has said. Fine. It was a beautiful submission in defense for who her mind settles down with. Her mind settles down with Joseph Aloba, and there is nothing bad in that. But people must understand the reason why we are in this justice for Mohbad. We never joined justice for Mohbad because of some certain amount of money. We never paid money, invited to come do a particular job, or for a particular price. All of these things did not happen. It is from our own goodwill, from our own responsibility as citizens of the state, seeing our own fellow state member, and even a musician with almost millions of followers, being bullied, assaulted, cyberbullied, cheated, and eventually killed. The story of Mohbad touched everybody. We didn't even know about Mohbad's family story, like how the family lived, how they were. We were very much concerned with the process of achieving justice for Mohbad. This was our primary aim, especially me. When I said just Mohbad, I wasn't even thinking about whether people give or not give. It was that pain that made us jump into this case. I don't know about them thinking about money whatsoever. I've been on TikTok for very long, even before Comfy and most of all these people. I'm on TikTok, like I've had different accounts, do so many stuff. So me and TikTok, understanding how TikTok work, you just jump on anything, people who love you, they get you gifted, all right? From them, loving what you're doing. It's not because of what you are, it's not because of the subject, but it's because of how you address it. Believe me, 20 of you, we can do a try now. Let's all go live and talk about the same topic. You will see that we will attract different audience, and people will love it differently because we are all different. And people also want sincerity. They also try to see people who are really motivating. They understand that it's an energy you put out there, and energy has to be replenished. So from their little token, just like when you go to church, pastor preach, do everything. You're not paying for the word of God. You're just assisting growth. You're assisting what you believe in. There are people who believe in truth when they hear truth, and they assist that. Look at very dark man. Why was 100 million sent into his account to support whatever that is doing? It's because they see that there's progress. They are convinced about what it's doing. So this is how I want this justice to be seen. Justice should not be seen like the way Detola is saying it. I understand her emotions, her heart goes to Joseph Aloba. She felt that way. But again, somebody have to tell somebody that this is wrong. Everything is not the same. You have to take things the way they are. We, the public, things that does not have to do with us, believe me, we will not direct. We will only direct when we feel affected and we feel like the government is not being responsible for what they are supposed to do. It is the duty of the government to secure the life and property of everybody who live in that state. And we are paying tax. Our resources money are going to this government. So whenever anybody get killed and we're not getting justice, why do we have Ministry of Justice? Ministry of Justice, just we have different ministries. Ministry of Justice is just one body that is given the power to make sure that whenever anybody gets cheated, they stand for those individuals. That's why Ministry of Justice is there. And for Ministry of Justice to give justice, there is a procedure which Ministry of Justice, they have to cooperate with another body like the police who will investigate, give them information, and then they will take it to court and see that that individual gets justice. And so with the public, we are very much concerned about the good health of our society, the society which we have. We want to live in a healthy society. Neither Paparino, no advocate, not everyone, listen to me, want their own son to go through what Mohbad went through. So, and the family of Mohbad alone cannot fight this fight. So, we have to come in. Even the father couldn't see what we saw. What we saw that made us come into this case, the bending neck of Mohbad, the way Mohbad was, and everything he's doing, the father was always there with him. They never saw anything wrong with that. They never, they never did anything that could change the situation. Mohbad was buried and forgotten. But we felt from our own goodwill that nobody should be treated this way. And at that point, we were not even thinking about whether he has a father or he has a mother. We dealt with Mohbad as a human being first. Not as a man or as a family man, as a mother, we didn't look at his family aspect because he was the one that was directly affected. So we wanted to know what happened to this guy. So we had to ask questions of different individuals. So that was saying cases are different. Mohbad case or the cases of getting just Mohbad is a different case, like having a family wanting, to make an event, like Detola was saying, like, if you want to organize maybe a marriage ceremony or a wedding ceremony for your daughter, all right? Whosoever that wants to be part of the event, they only align with what you want. This one is a different case. It's what affects you, the mother. It is you, the mother, who felt it was right to have this ceremony done for your own daughter. Okay? It is not a public thing. So let us separate those things. The same way, if Detola wants to do burial for her mother or for her father, it is up to Detola to do the arrangements the way she should do it. What concerns the public is anything criminal. Anything criminal, that's why we have criminal cases and civil cases. Anything civil case, we can just make suggestion and stay away from it. But criminal case, and I want Detola, who is watching, because I know you are watching, you should understand it. That's why I'm taking time to explain this to you. Nobody hates Joseph Aloba. We all started by loving this man, contributing for him, we stood for him, we gave him the voice he has today. Not you, Detola, not some of you, these people were there. You are not the only one who gave him the voice that he has today. We gave him that voice collectively. Like QH Radio said today, Ajatoreni to your money, Kutuareni kwa magbo money. Adepin for share. That is the same. The dog that sees you, and and swings his tail and is happy and comes to you with good heart, whenever that same dog sees you and is barking at you so badly, you should know something happened. And you should try to know what happened. And that was the advice this radio guy gave to Mama, that he should sleep, chill. If he has some sense in his head, he should recollect all these moments. But me, I've always, before I come to dragging, because this lady, she made her speech and then she starts running. Before me, I come to that aspect, let me try to make something clear to you. Right? Not one individual can challenge an anti-justice system. It requires everybody to get the job done. And now, we're having issue with Mohbad because there was an arrangement that money will be contributed for some certain things which has been listed before the money was contributed. And at the end of the day, Mohbad started building a house. He went to his village to build a house. We're asking, what's up? All the things that were promised have not been done. And you keep requesting for money. Since you are not doing what money was meant for, can you now give us an account for how that money was spent? I want to know how much was the total money that was made. To see if there's anything remaining, we can channel it either to other people who are ready to work. We are here for justice and not for you. That's why 2 accounts was created. One account was for Wema Bank, was for Baba feeding money. I was so generous enough for me to say that 2 accounts should be created. One for Wema Bank that has to do with its upkeep, and the other one for justice for Mohbad, which does not belong to Joseph Aloba. And then we started hearing so many things that money were moved from one account, 35 million. Money was moved from Access Bank to Wema Bank account. Just for us at the end of the day, we were told that 35 million was moved from Access Bank to Wema Bank. Where is the accountability for all those movements? At the end of the day, they told us that the total money that was there was 18 million. Who is fooling who? Before Mohbad died, they never knew that they would go to the village to construct their house. Suddenly, after the GoFundMe, after all money was contributed, nothing was done, we started seeing Mohbad going back to construction to construct house. What will any reasonable person suspect? Mohbad, are you using our money to construct your house? Are we here for fraud? Are we here for joke? We ask silly questions that could have deserved maybe a kind response from Mohbad. A kind and lovely response. He said the one at public mercy. He didn't bring us here. We brought ourselves here. Mohbad did not pay us to come here. We paid ourselves to come here. And from whatever gift that we give to ourselves, Joseph Aloba, let this be the last time that you will ever interfere with how we public, how we gather, how we chat each other's phone data, how we give each other, whether Igewe, whether Lion, whether Pepe, whatever gift that we give to ourselves, the money is coming from we, the public. And you are also a beneficiary to public funding. You are benefiting from public funding. Why are you coming against any individual? Do you have to sing for us, even for the sake of Mohbad? The Mohbad that we came here to fight for. Mohbad is your son, as you claim, unless Mohbad is not your son, like the mother claimed. Some said DNA has been done, which I don't believe DNA has been done. Because for DNA to be done on Mohbad to Mohbad, there have to be a court order to allow Baba to go get Mohbad sample. If you get Mohbad sample there without court order, that's an offense, it's a crime, it's a tampering with evidence. No court order was issued to ban Mohbad. If they went there overnight to cut Mohbad ear, break Mohbad leg with the bone, they used to go do DNA, so Sakamaji, all those ones are just talk. I know Mohbad is your son, legally Mohbad is your son, That's what I'm even interested in. Mohbad has answered your name. You've been the one taking care of Mohbad. He's been under your custody. That will go for me. Mohbad is qualified to be your son anywhere in the world, which I believe in that. So, Detola, advocate, or whosoever, you started on this platform and you always know my stand. We are going to make sure we promote fairness at all time. Whether in contribution, whether in agendas, things that we're going to do, we're going to make sure we promote fairness because we are here for fairness. If we cannot have proper accountability, if we can be scamming, are we here to be scamming each other? Even if other persons in the public are scamming each other, should Mohbad father too be using that to scam people? Is that a good justification for Mohbad father to say that I am the father of the deceased and I can scam anybody? Anybody should ask about that. Nobody has the right to scam anybody. So we feel being scammed, we feel being disrespected, and we are a society and represent the larger voice in justice for Mohbad. So I don't know whatever part of your heart you're speaking from, whether you're speaking from love, or maybe you're speaking from you two trying to have access. Maybe there are some people who are having interest. I've seen you in the same room with Mohbad. I don't know what was done there. I don't know. Maybe that's when your emotion comes from, because when a man and a woman start to knock each other, especially doggy, or maybe missionary, or maybe cowgirl, when a man and a woman start to enter house together, there's video evidence of Detola, Aduke, and Baba Mohbad coming out from the same house. Only God knows what happened. I hope forensic can be done to clear more clarity, and we can see the reason why Detola Aduke is boiling. Maybe they believed that Baba Mohbad has earned a lot of money, that these unfortunate women can now begin to come in and see how they can swindle that money away from you. Ashana, rich, lower. We have different type of Ashana. The one that will make it and me left, they want to come and eat the remaining one. They want to finish this way. They want to finish.
Now send it to you.
Send what you have. Yeah, send it, right? I'll tell you later.
Okay.
So, you see, that is what they are doing. And I want to say this. If Detola Aduke has ever been gifted in just Mohbad, if you have ever been in the box and they have gifted you, even if it's 1 coin, 2 coin, it gives, as long as they have gifted you, anytime you open your mouth to curse any other individual who was also gifted like you, may their elder fight you. When you sleep in the night, may all the bad spirits around, may they fight you. And may all the spirits from heaven and on earth, may they ask you questions. Why do you guys feel you're so entitled? We who are speaking, we have converted our money, we have converted our time, and we are not just criticizing that man. We are trying to get him better. Because we understand the aspect at which this case can be jeopardized if we don't work with a member of the family. And for him to come out to claim that he's with us, while he's not even with us. We think the man is truly looking for justice. We didn't know that all this, having a son, having a legal team, all those things, go to Berekete, nothing came out of it. We never knew it was an acting. It was an act to swindle the public. That is why money is a top priority to the family, not justice for Mohbad. What have they achieved? Let's start from there. Anyone who believes in Mohbad legal team, tell me one thing they have achieved that Mohbad will be proud of right now, wherever he is. The only thing they have achieved is public money, not Mohbad money. The money that Paparino, I have gifted many people countless times in Jesus Mohbad, and people have gifted me. Unless Paparino, unless I have not gifted people in just Mohbad, I have been gifted and they have gifted me. Baba Mohbad, open your head and have sense. All of us are the just Mohbad. In one or the other, we have gifted each other and we have helped each other. What is your problem? That is too much greediness. He wants everything. And how can he get everything? To make sure that we are worshiping him. So that we are, you know, what we used to do before, we are the one different hosts who galvanize people. Hey, come please, it's Baba Mohbad. Hey, please, you know, come and give him money. And so much money was coming in. But ever since most of us stopped, like people who were paying Baba Mohbad, I withdraw about 3 people who were paying him every month. I told them, you guys started on my platform. Baba Mohbad is beyond discipline. It's unbelievable. It's no longer what we think it is. So every funding should be paused. Even when Lagata said they should not contribute money, Baba have to run away from Lagata because Lagata was against money. One of the major reasons why Baba Mohbad ran away from Lagata is because Lagata said, I will pay my own money, I will sponsor everything, I am a billionaire. If it was for Lagata, all these things that Baba Mohbad is calling 16 million, 30 million, Lagata will only spend maybe $500,000, just 1 million or 500,000, and we do the same thing. And we'll get the same result. All the millions spent on the autopsy, let's wait and see what comes out. And we said, and that's why I'm telling you, that they are not working to get justice from Mohbad. They are only working to align with the government. When you see the government saying that whoever that wants justice should align with the family, it's because the family have told the government the kind of justice they want, but they are scared of the public. They are scared of the public. Whatever that you see that is being managed right now is public frustration. That's what they are trying to manage. That's why this case is delayed. The family is not bothered. Not Baba, not Abdullah, not me, not Blessing. None of them. They are having their family. But because they have seen that we are ready to contribute, then they are playing on our intelligence, getting money away from us. Baba was a responsible man. Wouldn't he have released the Access Bank statement of account like he claimed? Baba Mohbad is not a scamming pastor. He's not a foolish pastor, a foolish man of God controlling a church. When we have useless people being under that church, who cannot tell this man that people contributed on an account and you promised them to give them full accountability. Till today, that statement of account has not been published, has not been released. What do we call that? All Baba can do is make mouth. Baba came out saying that those that kill his son are in the petition. Baba thereby accused everybody in the petition of killing Mohbad. Tell me what his lawyer has done about that. What active movement can we say that we can rely on? We can say, yes, this man is doing well here. All we see is progress of building studio, building house, buying cars, shining. There is always see. But the things that matters most, those things don't get done. So no one to ask why we are calling out Joseph Aloba. I have told you, we are calling out Joseph Aloba on the fact that we've contributed money to him and we want to have the full accountability of how our money is spent. One, and we want to be sure that he's not obstructing the process of justice. And we are also suspecting him, like me. I'm suspecting him. Booking just a blessing to be Baba. Gbogbo bí bàbá bá dé ṣe gbá ẹ̀yìn kù lé wọlé wọ́n ti ṣàlàyé fún. The blessing has explained to Baba before he went upstairs. We believe Baba has something in his head that he was told. Until we hear that thing, we will squeeze it out of him. Buki Jesse has said it, that there are so many things blessing to Baba about Baba was scared. Baba must release all those things to the police. However, he must give up all those things. And furthermore, because we are asking for the right thing, and Baba is giving us different names. Igewe, Patakopa, Baale Uri Afefe. Tell me who will curse you and you will not curse back. It is only a bastard that will be cursed and will not have the mouth to curse back. Detola Aduke, I don't know whether you are entering the house and coming out of house. But let me tell you, okay, you are failed as a mother, as a citizen, and as whatsoever. You are a failure. You are irrelevant. No one needs you. No one needs your morality. If you're tired, sleep off. Get off. Get lost. You are not a member of the Aloba family. Same way you have concern as a citizen, same way we have concern. You can address your concern the way you want and address our concern. At most, anyone who felt hurt, we can meet in court. That's why there's petition and water. There's a convincing evidence beyond reasonable doubt of this stupid thing that I can't even identify. I can't even see a thing like this. I see something is in front of me. We have so many evidence of so many different people. But I want to ask this, Detola Aduke, if you can be coming out from the same house with a married man, and looking at the trouser of Bamubad that day, looking at the side of his bola that day, maybe that place just went up by itself or swelled up, I don't know. But I know something must make something. You see, all the fights going on between these women and Bamubad, I don't know what they see in him. Ever since Mama Mohbad has come out, Mama Mohbad, you fuck up. Baba should petition you. Ever since Mohbad mother came out to say that Baba Mohbad doesn't have a good character, whatever, okay? But when it comes to knacking, when it comes to fucking, and the man, that man is a top notch. Ever since then, all these different cat legs and ant legs, all these failures of no priority in life, they start having to go and visit them. They want to go and chop from it. Believe me, if If they tell me that all these women who are visiting the Bad house, they are eating something, I won't doubt it. Can any one of them use Obama Kenjen to swear that they visited Bad house and they didn't eat something?
Paparino, you can carry fake narrative. Which kind of human being you be? You can carry fake narrative. I don't know the kind of picking where you be.
That Detola belly that you see that is big like that, who even know what is inside? Could it be what she ate when she went to Bad house? They just want to be relevant. And this publication I'm doing right now, you're not even paying me. Me calling your name right now.
Oh, may God forgive you for your evil plans.
Sorry, no, manage you. I will still treat every one of you as one of us, because most of you started from this platform. So I still have that regard for you guys. No matter how I go crazy, I'm still selective of words. Words that are under section 374 and 375. And words that does not violate section 24 of the Cyber Crime 2015. For any lawyer, any legal team who feels that violated any part of the law, let's meet in court. I have an email out there, the infoboxx0@yahoo.com. Send a petition there. So now, let's not intimidate each other. Now that we know that court is not an excuse, court is not an issue. So let's put court aside. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Detola, bring your seat closer to me. Summon me. I don't know whether you lack prick in your life. Momoboya will like Oku. Okay. Moya Ofe Dukuni. Today I don't know how you will go out in the public, and all you can be doing is to be sensitizing young individual with our Gombao, our Gondoko, our Gondobo. Kilo share and Lokomobai. When they say full at 40s are fools forever. When I see fools, I can tell. But hey, we have treatment to every disease. Whether adenoid disease, whether conflict disease, whether Buccal disease, whether Avengers smoker disease, whether aggressive disease, whether lumbar disease, every disease we have a cure. Yeah, in a science platform, you know, go better for all of us. All right. Let's not give it out up. We are still waiting for autopsy to come out. I know these guys, they are kids. They are little kids that I just see them in like an ant in front of my palm like this. All of them. Like an ant. Now, I want to react to what Ishak said then. That video that was played, that voice note that was played, truly, that's why I said that to some extent I still agree a lot with this guy Ishak, because of some certain words that he uses, which I found appealing to the profession of justice as an institution. He said evidences has been sent to the legal team. Nobody have issues with that. But what we are saying is this. We are begging everybody, both Ishak
both anybody, both BNC, anybody, please. Whatsoever you have with you, it is your evidence, not our evidence. What you see, what you are convinced of, that is what is an evidence. I don't know what else you guys call evidence. All we know right now is 3 seconds video covered. If you guys have an uncovered one, that one is your own. Please don't come and spoil our own. Please, leave us like this. If you want us to be on the same chapter with you, to say that that video has been unraveled, then release it, let us see it now. So you have your freedom. Call it whatever you want to call it. But we cannot establish yet between us that there's a full video that has been watched that the full form of the 10-second video has been watched by either BT or just me or any individual. Even when Zomo himself was saying that the floor is not the same. And now we have the smoker who can talk too much. That is Vengeance, the smoker. The smoker is saying the atmosphere was the same, that was the same, temperature, relative humidity, everything, as if he has seen it. It's an anti-justice behavior. The right path to justice is ensuring that every evidence is unraveled. And who are the primary people to unravel any evidence? Those are the police. If Yomi can have a case in court, can have a case with the police, which Yomi is struggling with, and Yomi wants justice. If you also want justice, why don't you go to that police station to submit that evidence to them? And ever since, before you even come out to be sensitizing the public of watching it, you should have, the legal team themselves could have already approached the police, sort it out before you coming out to tell us that we shouldn't talk about the video. Nobody is in the position to tell anybody not to mention about that particular 10-minute video. Whatever that existed with some shit, with the Binti boy that they went to bring from nowhere to help his life, just consider it irrelevant. It's irrelevant to Yomi case. Yomi Fabiyi case remains sacrosanct. Yomi Fabiyi himself, who was message, has not seen the full video. So one unfortunate individual, one beggar somewhere, who have nowhere to go, who have no value, no talent, nothing to showcase. All they do is to push emotions. They speak in a way that only fools can buy their speech. Look at me speaking now, and people can hear me and they can ask me questions. They don't do this. They only move in numbers. They only move in numbers. Try to intimidate people with numbers, not someone like me. Not someone like me. They will come live. They will end their life, go sleep. Those people that they were brainwashing, those ones will come to my life stream. And even those ones don't want to come, I know how to call them back because they were forced on my platform. I know how to get to them. What we demand is very simple. It is very obvious that we are not against justice. I think where we disagree is on giving loyalty to a potential suspect in a criminal case. As we speak right now, Baba Mohbad can be a suspect in Mohbad homicide case. If forensic is done to its fullness, anybody can be a suspect. So why should anybody give loyalty to potential suspects? If anybody should be loyal to anybody, we should be loyal to third parties who cannot be suspect, who are not even part of what caused death to the individual. I don't know if there's any question anybody want to bring. You can bring your question. If there's anything you want to say, you can bring it out. But I'm just analyzing, okay? If you want to chip in, but just make sure you can follow the flow. There's a flow already. So, and you see, one, there's limitation to which I can defend Yomi. Because if I don't want to, I'm just being careful. Let's get something clearly. And I want people to know this. Sometimes people see other people through you. So be careful how much you make yourself loyal to other people. For example, the reason why most of you are condemning Gorexy or Moyiwa whatever today is because of their loyalty to Baba Mohbad and so many other hosts. And whenever Baba Mohbad does the wrong, you will come for those people because you believe that they did it together. So I don't want to be in a tight corner where I will be supporting Yomi wholeheartedly and Yomi will not do some certain things, which it's clear to me that is a puncture which anybody can use to fight him. And if I put myself under him, then I'm stupid. Because when Yomi fall, I too will fall. That's what it means. Because anybody then, okay, who believe in Yomi so much, or who through me believe in Yomi, let me say Yomi comes out tomorrow now, Yomi is being debunked. You know, maybe to have committed a particular crime, to be defrauding people, whatever. Let's say there's a clear evidence right now. Where will I put my face? I have allowed his problem to affect my own life. I have allowed his blemish to come on myself, on my reputation. So you have to be careful. That's what I'm telling people. When you see me saying, when it comes to CCTV footage camera, I do not agree with Yomi. Because the moment they start packing you together with him, that they are together, whatever. So whenever he fucks up or anything happens, and you don't know his true motive, then you two have to be packed together with him. I don't want that for myself. I am my own person. If I must deal with any individual, I must see something that is making me deal with them. I will not, because some are supporting Baba Mohbad, automatically I will support the enemy of those people. I'm not like that. I will instead be neutral and address concerns. Like how Ishak was saying rightly there, he is not against the 3 seconds video. That's correct. Okay? Because the guy is also speaking with sense. People must know that. Even if he makes mistakes, these are very minor mistakes. That not everybody can puncture that guy's mistake. Because he's speaking in the line of action, the line of the fact. And now one thing that we believe in science, okay, once people are speaking in the line of action, they are speaking in the line of correctness, you have to agree with them. That's, even if you want to pin them down, agree with them on those areas where they are correct and move to other areas where you disagree and state clearly why you disagree there. Let's know that you have a superior argument or they have. That's what you call, a civilized, a sophisticated conversation. So, reacting to his statement that evidence has been given to, that information or relevant information has been given to relevant authorities, IA, sound shit. I don't have a problem with that. Give it to him. But whatsoever that Yomi is doing, please do not obstruct it, not interfere with it. at me, I looked at him, he said, Yomi doesn't have a lawyer to the best of their knowledge, which they know. And Yomi is not a witness to Mohbad legal team. And those are valid points. Does any one of you here know Yomi's lawyer? So when you are defending him, be making sure you put it in his head to do the right thing. Because when he fall, you fall. Whenever they pin you down when you cannot speak, it's because of you being loyal to somebody who's not doing the right thing. Me, I'm not going to do that. If Yomi's not doing, when Yomi came here, I said, Yomi, can I speak to your lawyer? Yomi said, no. So you will not make me believe that they should send anything to Yomi's lawyer. At most, I can tell them to send it to Yomi, and it's up to them to want to send it to Yomi. Because when Yomi too got his own video that time, Yomi was being selective of who to send it to. It's the same game. What goes around comes around. It's a boomerang. It took Karimo to release that 3 seconds video, and I will forever give her that gratitude. Owe that gratitude to Karimo. People should understand what they call austerity. It speaks. Austerity speak. So basically, everything being equal, right? Yomi is in his own struggle, trying to unravel the 3 seconds video, the longer version of it, which is 10 minutes. He's looking for it. On the other side, Mohbad legal team, they have, according to what we know right now, they have been able to get into the case. No, not get into the case. Not get into the case. They are just obstruction. Because for them to be claiming that they have a video, if Sanshit does not give that video to the police, and you guys too who have it, you don't give it to the police, you and your lawyer have it in your hand, and it's needed in an homicide case investigation, that's obstruction to justice. So we should be asking ourselves, has Sanshit submitted to the police? And that should have been as quick as possible to the Nigerian police. Sanshit can't take that to court because they have claimed that it's against Yomi's argument. Yomi said that video contained how we may push Mohbad. But Mohbad and his gang, all of them, they said it does not contain how we may push Mohbad. So tell me what they are doing with the video. Do they want to eat it? Do they want to eat the video? So whenever you see them, tell them to share it, let everybody see it. So that we stop believing that we may push Mohbad. Because right now, if we don't see any video, we believe that the 3 seconds video of Yomi, the longer version, has where we may push Mohbad. They want us to stop talking about how we may push Mohbad. That is their goal. They even went ahead saying that 10-minute video that Yomi is looking for, that they have it in their hand, they have watched it, but they will not show us, so we should just stop dragging Wumi. Mohbad, Sanshit, Mohbad gangs, they don't like it when we continue to drag Wumi, that Wumi push Mohbad in that video. At the come, are people not interested in my correction? Let me drop everybody. Why is everywhere just calm, like nobody is, nobody's even busy, like nobody's interested in what I'm saying. Nobody's speaking, no question, everywhere is just calm. life. I can't see anything. Nothing is going left, nothing is going right. I'm just alone here. Just even hear me. I think when these guys, they can't hear me, I think I should just like maybe I should just bring up an individual and discuss one-on-one. And nobody should send the request. Okay? Yes. This is me and African TV. African Television, welcome. How are you? Hello, African TV.
I'm fine. How are you?
What's going on? How is your health like?
Much better. Except that there's no exception. I'm okay. Just went into a recess.
Have you received the new petition?
From who to who?
Someone came here, said someone else petitioned it. It was going on before you came.
Nobody has told me about any petition. Please, who said it? Who said it? What's the petition about?
It was in the life. It was in the life, but anyway, yeah, in this live stream, somebody came talk about petition and whatever. I said I'm not interested in it. Anyway,
can you tell me who said it? I mean, who petitioned me?
I cannot. Don't be scared. Don't be worried. Time will tell. Everything will show up.
I'm not scared. I'm only.
I'm
going to the police way. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Maybe they will just detain you and ask you some few questions, and that's all.
They tried to arrest me. They tried to arrest me at my own petition. They brought their kangaroo. They are mercenary justice fighters.
Wow.
They came actually. Look, let me tell you, Paparino.
Let me talk to me.
Most of us on Justice for Mobile, we have to be careful who we fund. Indirectly or knowingly, people are funding very wicked people to commit atrocities in the name of Justice for Mobile. Some people are creating their own police to intimidate, to harass, to distract true justice fighters. I'm on the ground. I see what I see, I hear what I hear, and I know what I know. You may not know it, but take it as an advice. I'm not saying you, Paparino, directly. Everybody, be careful who you give your money to before they use your money to commit more crimes, to distract those who could be focused in the right way to get justice with their lies and manipulations and their wickedness. I believe now in Justice for Mobile, we have mercenary justice fighters. If you don't understand the meaning of mercenary justice fighters,
hired.
Thank you for making it easy. Hired people who come in, pretending to be fighting for justice, giving you lamba, sidetracking justice.
Well, how can we tell between you and those who are hired? How can we even tell between whoever is hired right now?
Well, it's not a comparison between me and who is hired.
I
know what I know. Sir, nobody could hire me for anything in this world against justice. Nobody, not even Mobile himself can wake up and tell me, go and start destroying justice, and I will say, well, Mobile, because we love you so much, I will go and start sidetracking justice. Look, only give you characteristics.
And that is God Almighty. Only God Almighty can hire you to.
God cannot even hire me. Sir, God cannot hire me.
Can order you.
God cannot order me to do evil because God says whatever is true. What are you give sidetracking justice is evil. Okay? Anything, let's get serious on this. What you need to watch out for. Watch the history of the people you're funding. Watch their life before Justice for Mohbad and what they are doing in Justice for Mohbad. How do we know their life before Justice for Mohbad? Like you, I don't know your life before Justice for Mohbad. Oga, I didn't hear one day when you go dig up somebody's video when they were saying they just got into justice. I didn't hear when. You mean Odogu video? Oga, the logo of Justice for Mohbad, now they talk to you now. When they carry my title to go give their counterfeit, you should know that some people are shameless. You should know some people are shameless. If you love your business, you can say, oh, Dogu! Sir, Paparino, there is only one Paparino. There is only one Paparino. Any other Paparino is a counterfeit. Do you agree? Do you agree? If anybody come up now in Justice for Mohbad, say, Paparino, if not be you, Bale, if not be you, can you see? That person is a counterfeit now. And can we say there is only 170-30 in Justice for Mohbad, any other one is a counterfeit? Well, yes, that would be me, the original 70-30 until your investigation caught the real suspect, but they don't wear me the uniform before we catch the thief. So I'm wearing the uniform, even though I'm not the thief. I'm wearing the uniform. I'm your cocolicious Coco of Justice for Mohbad. I'm your Dogo original. If you love African TV, can we quickly raise let me see. I want to you say what? I want to elucidate my point. Go on, elucidate your point. Now, in Justice for Mohbad, Paparino, I said one word. I said, if you speak to my life like that, many people will appreciate you. Speak and do the same way Jerry did it that day. Speak like that, make us feel you. Go on. Paparino, Jerry can't talk about it. Make me cry and make me feel like oh boy, you know say I too old, you know if they whine me, maybe they slow down. I know the people that they whine. You feel but if you can't whine you know say then go whine you go raise money for them. But when you say make them bring their 4 witnesses, they don't go bring anybody, you know. See, some people say they won't chase me come out for Justice for Mohbad. I was sick. And then I went into, what do you call it? There's an English language for it. Like, I went back again into sickness about in the past 3 days. And people, they clap, say they don't chase me. Say then they chase me. And maybe they listen to now for background. They enjoy all the talk. But I don't go into every platform anymore because I'm like, half of the people don't know what they're doing. So what I want to advise everybody listening today is be careful and study what they are giving you. And Paparino, me, I'm disappointed and angry at you. But that's you doing what you do best. I don't understand your obsession with 3 seconds video and you cannot tell your people the blatant truth. What it is what it is, and what is not what is not. Until you have something. Let us discuss it. Let's discuss it respectfully. You know, can I ask anyone perspective? And please try to debunk my perspectives.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no.
I'll tell you.
Not the way you converse, you can't drop me. Wait. Not the way you conversing, they drop you.
No, the mood I was that I speak, I'm a human being. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I speak temperamentally. I speak a different mood. I do different things in different mood. Okay, I'm not perfect.
Oh yeah, your mood is good. Let's hear it. Yes, let's hear it. Yeah, let's go. Me and you, 1-on-1. Two
Guys, please.
brothers talking.
Please insult on African TV in the comment section. If you want to engage in, when I finish, come engage in. Okay? All this insult only. African TV never stole anything from you guys. If you want to be fair, can anybody spot out one thing he has stolen from any of you? Right? You know what the word only means, right? What a thief means. Please. Okay?
Let's engage.
Now, let us come to this now.
Yeah.
3 seconds video emanating, a 3 seconds video coming from a longer video, as it was said to Yomi. When Yomi was chatting with Adura, when Adura chatted Yomi in the conversation, Adura told Yomi that there existed a longer version. But during that time, how long is it? How the minute was not substantiated. But the thing was that there existed a longer version. In fact, about 1 minute was requested. The guy could have sent 1 minute video, but he wanted money before sending anything. So he was convinced. He had told Yomi in the chat that there existed a longer version. Point number 1. Yomi now have in his mind, when receiving that 3 seconds video from Adura the first time, he believed that there existed a longer version in Adura phone, even before the conference. Because I'm trying to clear that people are thinking that Yomi got to know of the longer version in the conference. No. When Yomi told Adura, he knew that this 3 seconds video is just a sample taken from the original video. And now, usually, when it comes to softwares, to paid softwares. Most paid softwares have one characteristic, especially editing softwares. They come with watermark when you want to edit, when you want to export whatever you have edited. There's what they call watermark. Watermark is just like, I don't want you to have full access to the full one, but I'm covering up. I'm just giving you a bit of what exists. So now, the 3 seconds video was given to Yomi in a suspension for the longer version. So then Yomi got the video and immediately he looked at the formation of the text message. He said that this is a criminal case. As a good citizen, Yomi wrote to the police. He submitted to the police. Now, everybody is now suspecting that if investigation is done on the 3 seconds video, because of the message that comes along with it, that the video may justify the message of how we pushed my brother. Why should anybody believe any random message? If Damola had been a different individual, okay, who was never in that house, now we'll be saying maybe the person just formulated it. Now, Damola was there. Damola, in the police preliminary report, Damola was part of those who rushed Mohbad to the hospital. So he was there when Mohbad convulsed and all of those things were happening. Now, Adura is the one that was in the house. Adura was also in the house. And thirdly, it was Adura device that was used to message Yomi Fabi. Now, anybody who is Yomi Fabi is in a state of confusion. The fact that Adura account messaged you, and Adura has confirmed that that was his account, then suddenly somebody else rose up and said that they are the one who hacked into that account and who wanted to defraud Yomi. That everything is said, including the 10-second video, Now, what we expect any individual to do is to investigate whether it's real or it's not real. Not just to listen to what the suspect is saying. At that point, the mother becomes a suspect. Suspects are known for their characteristics. They tell lies, they defend themselves until you bring an evidence which they cannot defend against. So, what Yomi was doing, Yomi was calling on the relevant authority to do an investigation on those two information. How women push Mohbad to his death, supported with a portion of a video, which if the full video is unraveled, it will give us a breakthrough. It will give us a breakthrough towards the skirmishes or towards the unclarity that we are having with the video. That is the position of Yomi Fabi. And he has written to them, and all they've been telling him is that they are listening, they are going with what the suspect said. They are going with what the suspect said. Instead of them to try to checkmate the suspect, what if the suspect is lying? The only thing that can prove the suspect to be lying is a rigorous police investigation into that's a police forensic into the phone will even unravel more other information. So Yomi asks for police forensic into mobile phone, completely go into that Android phone, complete forensic into that phone, bring out anything that is there. First answer this one and do forensic. Forensic is applying scientific tools on a digital mobile phone or a smart mobile phone or a tablet mobile phone for the purpose of extracting information useful in an investigation. So your main demand has not been met till this date. In fact, one of the people that was in that video, like Wumi, has confessed that she was in that 3 second. Wumi recognized that 3-second video more than me and you. Me, I may not know where that 3-second video is coming from, but Wumi know where it's coming from. And I do not know where it's coming from. If Wumi can come out and can confirm to that effect that I was present in that video, even Karimo said that is Wumi's voice. So many witnesses identifying as small as that 3 seconds is. People like Karimo have been able to establish that was Wumi's voice. Wumi herself has been able to say that is me. Adon has been able to say this is a real video that occurred. It's not something coming from the thin air. So this should now become interesting. It should be an exhibit. It should be a leading information that any serious investigator wants to verify. So we are still in the process of calling the relevant authorities to verify that information, whether it justifies the message or not. But what we don't want to do is to conclude that it does not justify it. It's too small. We're not depending on the 3 seconds video. We are depending on the one that police can bring out. And if deleted, police have every tools to bring it back. So if police can stand before us today and tell us that video is deleted, they can bring it back. That is a breach of justice. That is an injustice. And we have been suspecting that in one case, I'm ending now. We have been suspecting injustices in one case for a very long time. So we are only seeing this to be a part of such injustice. And that is why we are vehemently, unequivocally raising our voice together, saying that we will apply every necessary amount of pressure to see that the longer version of that video get revealed so that we can be able to unravel the skirmishes. They can go on. And do you have any questions? Do you have any
subject matter. But before I make my opinion, you owe me the 4 witnesses because I don't appreciate people lying on me, and especially on the social media. So I'm still waiting for the 4 witnesses to be called forward. They've had at least about 2 weeks now to even pay sponsored liars to come and testify against me on your platform.
This first jury we are looking for him is wanted.
Thank you. So that's that. Now,
we will consider Jerry Media as a scam, as a scammer, if he doesn't comes back to give us the feedback of the assignment that was given to him, of the allegation he has made. Sorry, if he doesn't come back, we will consider him a scammer.
So this is my opinion on the 3 seconds video, Paparino. They said the proof of the proof of the pudding is in the eating. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. Now, what does this mean? Do you have a 3 seconds video? The person that you insist communicated with you, the person says it's not him. Another person came up and said it was me, that they were the one that chatted you. Now, do you want to buck head on the handle, on the communication, and you're so headstrong, trying to hold a particular person liable when another individual has either taken the fall, admitted, any language you want to use, somebody else says it's me. Now, you have to take it for what it is. If I said I committed that murder, you are supposed to prove me right or wrong, that yes, indeed it was me, or wrong, it was not me. But chasing another person for a crime that I have taken responsibility for is a red flag. It is when you have successfully proven me right or wrong that you can now be headstrong in your belief of the other person. The other person is not running away. The other person is still in this jurisdiction. I see that as a very big error, to the extent that they've taken this case to court. Now, you, Paparino, when I finish, you are to tell me what you see in that video that is so grave that you want to believe it, outside of the assertion that there exists more of it. You keep saying there is more and you want to see the more, and that is a good position to hold on to. Why do you want to see more? You want to see more because in the 3 seconds video you have nothing to go with. If you had enough evidence in the 3 seconds video, you won't even be crying about more. That shows failure in the belief of the 3 seconds video, because if in the 3 seconds with the happy face, with the mask face, crying face, if you have what you think is evidence, you need not go further. Now, because you were told that if so much money is paid, you will get the rest of it, that is a good belief that you want more. But in what you already have, you have zero, nothing. The police has told you they have nothing. The police has told me, personally, face to face, they have nothing. Now you want to continue to chase what you don't have. The best way to do it is when you went to the police and they told you they have nothing, you could have petitioned cease and to do the forensic that you're now crying for. Until you get the forensic, your assertion that there is more is baseless. Because when you do a forensic, like the parties involved are saying it's a 4-year-old video, it's a 2-year-old video. When you do a forensic, you may end up hitting the end that this is actually a regular, everyday occurrence of husband and wife family feud. You also have to put into consideration the possibility that this particular person was already promising a video, he was unable to deliver, and these young chaps, being what they are, scammers, they attempted to rip him off by promising a video. I'm not saying, for those of you who are godlights, I'm not saying that there is no video of what killed Mobado, and I'm not affirming that there is. But on the correct subject matter, when you have lesion, and the full forensic is finally done, and you come to see that it was a fight of 3 years ago or 2 years ago, I know most of your brains will forget how stubborn, how wicked you have persecuted people regarding the 3 seconds video. So when you don't have the facts, you have to tread carefully. You have to tread with caution, and you have to do more investigation on that ground, not lesion investigation, not mercenary investigation. Because look, there is something we call diversion. Diversional tactics. The person that is making the most noise may be the one that is the criminal among you. And this person may be using diversional tactics to take you away from your focus. Let me tell you, before these video stories came up, we were all in one accord. We were all on one parallel investigation of all the parties in the house. We were clamoring for police, everybody, police, the 15 people in the house. We were doing what that guy Ahmed, where is Ahmed? He's disappeared. With aristocrat analysis, when we got to a point where it was a matter of the public come together and petition the police to get everybody one by one. That was the focal point. But now, we have taken one particular subject matter over everything else, arresting people, doing mercenary arrests, and nobody is doing the proper legal thing. I'm not saying full forensic is wrong, but based on what is on the ground, you cannot put all your eggs in one basket, because your original 30 seconds has nothing. Even you yourself, you cannot tell me, Paparino or anybody like, you cannot tell me, I see a knife, I see a human being body on the floor. You cannot tell me, I see blood. You cannot prove to me that the 3 seconds gives you lead to even cry for more of it. The only lead you're holding on to is somebody told you there is more in a communication. If somebody is trying to scam you, they will tell you that the airport at Murtala Mohammed Airport belongs to their great-grandfather. And they will take a picture at the airport to show you that we are the ones that own the airport. But when you wire 30 billion to my account, I will now give you a full tour. People have been scammed in so many ways. And your dearest, with all his gallivanting and promises of a video that has never existed, you know, the way where you scam somebody, that's why another person won't scam you, period. So, continue your investigation of the 30 seconds video, but keep into consideration these points. Number one, the possibility that you are being scammed. Number two, at the end of the day, you have made everything injustice for Mobado by video, 30 seconds, video, deleted, not deleted. Nobody's focusing on other methods of investigation. Nobody's the 15 people to be sat down, interrogated. We've lost focus. Justice for Mohbad has been scattered due to the appearance of one person. And that one person stinks like somebody who really knows the know and has come to distract us completely. You see, empty barrels make the loudest noise. Empty barrels make the loudest noise. And let me add to this, because the wheel is moving doesn't mean you're progressing. You can see me at Jaba today, see me at Toimbo tomorrow, see me at Kafancha the next day. What am I doing in Kafancha? What is my impact in Kafancha at Toimbo? Just because I'm jumping all around the place doesn't mean I'm helping to achieve what we are looking for. As a matter of fact, the people watching me jump into Kafancha, jump into Igbo, jump into Sokoto, they lose their focus on the ball. So, and that is what I say, diversional. The diversional, a thief will do you abracadabra. You think you see what you see, but what you see is not what it is. Only calculated minds will capture this type of scenarios I'm telling you. And that is my position. If I saw a blood, knife, or even a human being, look, if truly, Paparino, somebody videoed what we are looking for, and the person wants to collect money, convincingly, the person will show a body or the knife that is allegedly used to stab his neck or whatever we want to believe. You have only foot and voices. Only foot and voices. And I take offense at you, Paparino, posting that Baba's team has a fake video. You can't prove it's fake. Not yet. You can't prove that their video is more fake than your own belief video. So when you do that, you go into another diversion. Because now everybody wants to prove that Baba's or Binti's video is real or fake. You have no justification. You don't have the right to call their video fake because you've not proven it. You don't have anything in your video that you can disprove from their video. Let's be careful. We're talking investigation, we're talking national interest, we're talking national pride, and people are going to jail. People are being ganged up, roped up in jail by mercenary people. Sponsored, Paparino, you said it. Police officers can be hired. Human beings can be hired. Kangaroo style justice of raiding people. People should be afraid to go to court because one human being came into justice for Mohbad. Paparino, you should be afraid to even answer your own petition because when you go to answer your own petition, mercenary officers are waiting at the door in a federal facility to arrest you. 2-0, African TV 2, enemy 0. We did this ground, this legal justice, we did fight up by the law. By the law, not by kangaroo style, not by mercenary sponsored officers. We're doing it by the law. And if you're listening to me, they lay me, oh, they lay me, they lay me. Me and you don't get market, we don't date the same level, we don't buy anything together. Go sit down, little boy. Go sit down. Because now, Lord, I ain't going to end this matter. Lord will end up. And if you don't want to end up where your friend they lay me. They lay me. Okay, so that's my advice, which goes also to the Gullites, the supporters, the gullible people that are being fooled and deceived and giving diversional. Magician, they do abracadabra. And if you not sharp your eye, or because you don't know what magician know, you go believe everything wey magician dey do until he show you in truth. Now you go say, wow, how did you do that? You all are being abracadabrad. You are being abracadabrad, I tell you. But hate African TV for telling the truth. Now you know. Believe African TV. Now you know. I know the way they kill me, but why you they call they arrest me? So that you they do kangaroo style, mercenary. I don't talk am before they even prove me, say they be mercenaries. You go federal facility, you want arrest somebody with petition, break all the rules just to make your name. Orí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹlòmíì le o, orí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹlòmíì le ju gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe lọ. Orí wo òsùn ẹlẹ́dàá wa òsùn. Ẹlẹ́dàá wa òsùn rárá. And Mohbad òsùn. And Mohbad will expose you. For those, there are wolves in sheep's clothing. Big wolves in sheep's clothing. Amongst the sheep, the biggest wolves are here. They have taken over and you all are sleeping. That's my submission, my brother, with all due respect to anybody that may feel offended. So that's it, Paparino. I'm just engaging you. I'm not talking to anybody because they send people to come out to ask you questions.
And if we just use the name that the public has given to us so that we don't run into legal problem, for example, that we address, we know who is called Odogu, we know who is called Bale Oriafefe, we know who is 70-30. So we just use this word just for, evading some petitions and some certain legal ramification of Patakupa. In fact, we know who is Patakupa, we know who is Igiwedu, we know who is 70-30, we know who is Bale Oriafefe. Do you mind if we just use that so that we can simplify?
Paparino, I will use what my spirit leads me to use, because even if you use Paparino, even if you use Bale, if you use Bale, it can be used against the person, because they'll say, who is known as Bale on TikTok? And they'll say, it's this person. So let's be guided,
there are so many Bale on TikTok, come on. If you want to ask,
I will try not to be insultive. I will use what comes to my mind, because I
want us to, for example, let's say if I don't want you to petition me, let me say 70-30 said that you should know I'm talking about you. Sure you get?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And let me say if I see maybe Odogun said this for Patakupa, I'm talking about the same person, either Odogun or Patakupa.
Oga, use wetin sweet you for mouth. Me, I go use wetin give me legal ground, because they are recording, they are looking for more evidence to go and use to lie. So you just told me there's another petition. I now need to investigate that, because I didn't watch your program. I didn't know there's another petition. So make them bring them on. When we came in 2025, I'm the one who said this is the year of petition, but not nuts and godly lights. They took it to start fighting justice fighters. Kill Anfani Orobo. When you fight people, when they fight the fight, when you claim say now you can't fight. If you don't get ulterior motive, if you're not doing something counter justice, Paparino, as you did so, me person say they won't come carry you. Upon saying you talk one or two things. For all the good work you've been doing, for all the analysis you've been doing, make me come wake up tomorrow and say, Paparino, you dropped me. Paparino, you said I'm 70-30. Oh yeah, I can't go the sponsor, make they come carry you. You see, say, I don't show myself, say, not be the same fight with the fight. No, that they get sense, my people. Charlie boy say, Unamumu never do. We did fight the same fight. But me can't carry you now. Good day.
Drag you for. You don't think right number. You can tell him to come. I want to ask him some few questions whenever he has time. Okay?
Me, I haven't heard from Kiwa. You see, this is what's funny again. Thank you for bringing that up. After I released King White,
I will now leave the laws and ask questions about Adora.
Sir, let me answer you my position with King White because you raised the topic. I have not talked to King White since I released him from that wicked petition that was filed in my name. You know, so we're not in communication.
The one your signature was put was forged.
Yes. You know, since then, me and King White, we've not spoken. And all these gully lights, they won't put their papa saying their papa na anti-justice. Me and Karimo, we've never spoken beyond that day on your platform, and every now and then I go to a platform and they acknowledge my presence, and I may have spoken one or twice on the platform. Does that make Karimo my friend? People just wake up when they want to destroy what you don't do all your life, or what you don't establish, because they have nothing relevant to do or to talk about. Imagine somebody open their mouth, they call me anti-justice. They fly on top of them like monkey when they look for banana. South African TV anti-justice. Now I tell you, I'm the grandpa of justice for Mohbad. I've been injured, I've been berated, I've spent money, I've spent emotion, I've
What is under Odogu, no matter how grandpa, grandma,
What did you say?
Everybody is still under Odogu. It doesn't matter how grand, how.
Oga, we might tell you, might break your bubbles. Number one, golden lights and numb nuts.
Anybody
Paparino, calm down. You know they whine me. I dey engage you because inside your joke or inside your talk, I know what you're trying to do. Odogu na person will be saying he dey spend, not the person will dey beg. Odogus never beg. Odogus na self-made boys. Self-made boys will be say then gallant. Not be people they come beg. Not be people they sakama J to survive.
So let's look at this in a more friendly way. Like, I just think that for me, right, this is just my honest observation. I just think I don't know what is pushing you, okay? I don't know why you're coming, how you make your calculation, but I just think you miscalculated and you are fighting the wrong battle. Okay, and it's so sad that it had to consume most of your time. It has to even affect some people who used to believe in you, whom they may not have a reason to work with you in this case, but still find a reason to work with you somewhere, somehow in the future. And the way you go about it, okay, the way you go about it says
Listen, stop. Let's correct your language. You say I miscalculated, and you said I'm fighting the wrong battle. Are you saying fighting for Mohbad? Are you saying fighting for Mohbad is the wrong battle?
No.
Fighting battle. What battle is the wrong battle?
Yeah. Fighting a person whom people find, you know, if you have your Bible there, if you can turn your Bible to the book of Numbers, chapter 22, verses 24. There is this story of a prophet Balaam who was hired by Prophet Balak, by King Balak, the then king of the Israeli. He went to get a man who was not even an Israeli, right, but who was a prominent prophet. He got Balaam, convincing Balaam to come curse the children of Israel. But because the children of Israel were already blessed, whatever Balak has got to say on them is only going to become a blessing. So Balaam's curse was was reversed and it became a blessing to the children of Israel. You know about that story?
I know the story and I don't see your point in the story. Let me tell you something.
Numbers 22-24.
I'm not in a position to go to look for Bible. I know what you're saying. Don't interrupt my response to your analysis. Don't interrupt it. You do that very well.
Your miss coming from your
Sir, do me a favor. You should be the one to be careful mentioning names because you should have enough legal sense to know that I have a legal situation and you must be careful not to try to entrap me. I'm not a baby. Don't entrap me. Okay, I don't know if you're
word like Patakopa.
Sir, there are other adjectives that you can use. I'm not quoting you what to use. Sir, don't entrap me. That's all I'm telling you. So don't try to get me. No, when you start mentioning certain names, you listen. You have enough legal understanding to respect my position. Okay, so now let's go back to your analysis. Do you know that even the Bible says that God will deceive them? He will send them a lying spirit. Did you know that?
On what ground? Why?
Okay.
The God I know is a carrier of truth, and the Spirit of God.
Sir, you don't know the God of the Bible like I know the God of the Bible. So calm down. God of the Bible will send them a lying spirit.
I did theology. I said I did theology.
I did theology, and I did theology and founded churches. But until I resigned from the so-called ministry of Christianity, which is fake.
Did you make money from the ministry, from the churches that they founded?
Paparino, I use my money as a pastor to sponsor people and to help people. Paparino, let's not go into personality. Stay on justice for Mohbad. Stay on justice for Mohbad. Leave all this or that thing. We can make reference once in a while. It doesn't mean
if you were a successful pastor before, if you didn't fail and you were a successful pastor before, I can arrange in creating that business. We can go back into pastoring after justice for Mohbad.
Paparino, not be you tell me make I drop the name pastor. Not be you tell me make I leave it because I do not want to be associated. Wait, Paparino, let person finish statement. Let somebody finish a statement. This is not only you listening, the other people listening. Okay? Other people are listening and they need to be educated and they need to know the truth. But when you interrupt the truth from dropping, some people will not get it.
That's correct.
Yeah. Now, I refuse to be associated with an institution. Have you heard the story of Pastor Jerry's or one pastor recently where they took the mask off of a particular lady that has been like an oxygen mask and he claimed he can deliver this lady and the lady died under his watch. When men try to be God, when men pretend to be what they are not, what the calling that God has not given them. As a pastor, my duty was to teach and to help. And I taught to the extent I became an Hebrew Israelite, meaning going deeper into the original doctrine of the Bible.
You mean the Torah?
The Torah is part of the Bible. It's all the same thing. But Hebrew Israelites are the group who delve deeply. They don't do your fake Sunday church. Because Sunday is not ordained by God as a day of worship. The day of worship is the Sabbath day. And for you to know what the Sabbath day is, you must know the first day. Sabbath day is...
How many members do you have in your church? The total member, 20, 50, 100, 500, the size.
I said I founded churches, my brother. Leave that on. It's not about me. We're talking about Bible. You know your audience. What you're trying to feed them is what they will grab. Oh, you have 200 members. You have 3 members. You have 1 member. Leave that matter. We are talking the sections of the doctrine since you have diverted the topic. Okay? You have changed the topic, and if we're going to change it,
change your topic.
Tongues are fake. Calm down, brother. All those people with the side shabba shabba, shubu shubu, blah 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 blah. Not fake. Mama sita, papa sita, rega papa kupa, mama kupa, all that are fake. Now, back to the Jerry Easy topic, which...
Are you saying Baba that is speaking in tongue is fake? Are you trying to come to him right now? Because that's Mohbad.
I'm not, the man not even in my mind, so no, you see, you don't the flabber gist this conversation, you don't the flabber, we're not focused anymore. Now we're going all over the place.
Sorry, it's just a break time. 1 minute break time. No disrespect, please. Sorry, it's a show. I want an X Foundation. All right. So you can go on. Sorry for that. Plus,
I like the intermission, but like I was saying, the Baba not in my mind though.
You are promoting his at the same time. You are helping him.
Yeah, it's good. You see, you have a very kind heart, Papa. You like to help, but people don't get it. They think say everything they do now to disturb their lifestyle. But you're telling the truth and you're helping people, so that's good. So back to what we were saying. Our people must wake up and be analytical and careful before they throw their weight behind somebody. No human being is perfect. People will make mistakes. That's why we're humans. But when a particular individual is identified with so many patterns of error, then you have to take a back seat before you begin to throw your weight against that individual. Because we have instances of failed projection or promises from this particular person. We have so many complaints of unsatisfied donors about this individual. And we continue to have strings of false hope from this particular individual. If everything I've said is true, you will be a classical numbnut to not use your brain in questioning this particular individual. If you've heard stories and you now come up and see something that relates to the story that makes this individual not kosher, then you will be a classical numbnut. Any question? Any issue?
Like this particular thing, it is becoming it's becoming beyond this 3 seconds video. Is there anything like hate between you and this particular saga?
Let me tell you, Paparino, as of this date, I don't know today's dates. As of today, if I tell you that I don't have an issue, I'll be a big liar. Because your person, I don't know who's Patakupa, but assuming the person you're referring to is who I think it is, I will be a big liar if I tell you as of today's date in April 2025, if I tell you I don't have an issue, I'll be a big liar. I have a big issue, I have a legal issue, and I'm going to deal with it and work it legally with this individual. It's about the legal. This individual, this person took a legal step, and we're responding in every legal way. We're responding in every legal way. So, yes, there is an issue as of today. As of the time that you were perpetrating in Paparino, there was no issue. It was a matter of general public opinion. If you don't bring this thing, you have a petition, you were waiting now. It was a general comment.
You went too far. You went too
Yes,
far.
sir, I'm not going to take that from you. You don't even have you, of all people, cannot open your mouth and say I went too far based on what you say about people. Even today, we're calling on you, we're speaking authority, we're calling on so. We demand this. If those people now go and petition you because you're calling and you're demanding, you don't have that moral justification to even see me I went anywhere. Just for me being on your platform saying, if this person is dragging us for 3-4 weeks and they don't produce this particular information, I may petition them. You the thoughts I went too far. Do you know the boundary in criticizing and analyzing people? You don't have a boundary. You do it for a living. You do it for fun. You do it for pastime. You do it like professional. If anybody has gone too far, you have gone too sky. So don't come at me with that.
All right. What I mean by when you say I don't have the moral ground, I have a moral ground, a moral justification. When I said that I think the 70-30 foundation went too far, I was only trying to say that you disparaged Patakupa. Patakupa felt downgraded, right? Felt a competition, right? There are some certain competitions, that not everyone wants to let go. There is this trying to prove something. So Patakupa, I felt like, everybody can do this to me, but not from.
I like what you're saying, Paparino. Since when did fighting for the death of a human being, when did it become a competition? Because I'm not responsible for your emotions and your feelings. If anybody feels on this platform or any platform that somebody questioning what they've even brought forward